code is in. Can you see my face? I can't tell. Hello? Beep boop. Anybody can hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can you see my face? Oh, it's live! Alright. Hi, guys! We'll just give it a second. What's up? How's it going? Hello! Hi, Watts! Thank you so much for being super awesome and starting off tonight. I'm freaking excited. Hi, everybody! Alright, so tonight we're doing something super duper special and amazing. We are raising money for our men and women in uniform vets. We did this last week, year. We're doing it this year. Get excited. Yeah. All the hype in the chat. All the hype. What's up? Also, guys, there's going to be a poster, limited poster, by Captain Twaz that you guys really need to get. Tomorrow's the last day. You can't ever get it again. Really awesome. Also, today is pretty special because we're going to be raiding some old raids. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Vault of Glass. I'm not sure. You guys might have heard of someone named Luke Smith. I don't know. He's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He's kind of shy. You guys have to say his name in chat for him to say hello.
No. I had pressed the mute button on my computer. It was pretty cool. Hello?
Everyone say hi to Luke. Say hi, Luke. Say what's... So they're calling you daddy? They call me daddy.
Temporarily out of retirement and hibernation to help raise money.
Help raise money for vets?
And use a hand cannon and play the hunter, I guess.
You did make a poll for that, didn't you?
Yeah, I made a poll.
A poll.
A
serious poll.
the people. It wasn't a very serious poll.
It wasn't.
I asked the people. The people responded.
We also have some boys with us. These are my crew boys in the chat. Guys, you can say hi. Don't be shy.
Hello.
Don't be shy. We're just gonna hang out.
Hello.
We usually raid,
Hello.
or they usually try to get me to raid this raid all the time. And it's gonna be, I'm just gonna let you guys know it's gonna be a little crazy, a little bit casual, okay, super casual, and every $100, Luke is gonna talk a little bit about the raid and about development of it, right? Like, go ahead and...
Yeah, I figure every $100, I'll tell a little bit of a small story from what we were doing, from stuff like the death screen and the post-game carnage report and how we did that, to stuff like how some of the characters got named, and I'll talk a little bit about the weapons from the, as we call it in the office, the fall collection, which was the vault weapons.
Collection seems
it's
super
like
amazing.
It's like fashion, right?
Fashion.
That's what you think of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fashion.
Oh, Dado. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna check real quick before we even go into anywhere. Dado with $500 is I'll take 5.
Okay, so actually, then before we land, I can talk a little bit about the landing encounter. So this encounter is the only encounter we've done so far for the raids, which has been public. Like we've not been able to do that anywhere else, in part because of memory and in part because it's a design challenge. And Jason Jones, who's the founder and chief creative officer at the company, really wanted us to have a public encounter in front of the first raid because of the things that people experience when they play, where they come through Waking Ruins and they see a raid party doing something cool. So in order to pay the cost to do this, you'll notice that like basically nothing else happens in this bubble. Like nothing. Like there's some patrol beacons, but there's no public events, nothing, because it all cannibalizes from the same memory. So there's a pretty steep cost with having a public opening here to the raid, but it's something that we like. I still sort of wish we would do it more, and like we couldn't do it in King's Fall because of the dreadnoughts being so small, and we certainly did something different for Crota's End. But maybe someday down the road we'll be able to do public again.
So
that's story one.
So story one, we're gonna land here in a second, right now. So we're in public right now. Yeah.
Yep.
This is what you're talking about, how like this is the only raid to have to be able to do this. Like the
Yep.
entry to the raid is literally in public.
Yep.
Cool.
So story 2, I guess, will be if at the end of the raid you can look when we go in here. Actually, once we open the door in like 180 seconds or whatever, you can look up at the nub. Like in Mav, you can show them.
Yeah.
We can look up at the nub and see how just like it's disgustingly off center.
So
Like, it's just abysmal, and
not
it's this
by design.
no, but it's this it's this shockingly hard to fix bug. Like it just was like impossible to fix. And by the time we got around to even like being able to entertain fixing it, it was so late in development that wow, you know, some things just go by the wayside and close out.
So have you ever died in the entry area here? Have you ever like died?
Yeah, of course. I'm bad. I'm a bad player.
Okay, good. I was gonna feel bad if I died. And like, you've never died here.
I'm sure you've died here. I've
I've
seen
died
your
here
stream.
so many times.
I've seen it. Yeah. Let's see.
Glassware
fun.
PvE, yo, it was requested that I use it, okay? And it's pretty new and sparkly, alright? So, Luke is OP. Alright. How's the audio? How's everyone's volume? How's the game volume? Is it too quiet? You guys let me know, because I can't. Just can't. It's my first time streaming.
Are we there yet?
Are we? I'm gonna
So
snipe the last word.
So another thing with this encounter, originally we actually had a bunch of different designs that we were doing for this, and Dan Miller, who's now on the combatants team, but he was one of the original designers on the raid team, and he actually did a bunch of like half of the Vault of Glass encounters, and he did the public encounter out here, and we had a variety of versions of the Spire. Like we had versions that spun down like aggressively when people weren't in the zone. We had all kinds of versions that were like sort of harder, and definitely versions that were worse than what we shipped.
Yeah.
But it was hard because we didn't want something that other players, because you like, you know, Jimmy Brohammer could just walk up, and if Jimmy Brohammer, who's not in our fire team, could come like screw up our like raid entrance, and we were competing for something like a world first, or you know, like some challenge run or something like that, like we thought that would be a bad outcome if other players could screw you up. So we ended up pretty conservative with the way that the Spire would form. So another story then. So the sync plates actually were not originally used anywhere in the campaign, and Evan Nikolic, who is one of the designers, and he did the Gatelord mission. I think it's called I Have a Gatelord, and I believe in the at the end of that mission, the ghost has a line where he says, "Why don't you step inside the ring?" or something like that, and that was because Evan and I talked about trying to get some of the mechanics from the game in like some of the mechanics from the raid out into the game. TheMavShow's down.
You didn't see anything.
Strange. So you can self-res in this phase. Hello?
Oh, that takes so much effort though. That takes a lot of effort.
So we just wanted to try to get the asset, the plinth asset, out into the game somewhere else, so that when players got here, it might feel a little bit familiar to them. Like, oh, I know what those things do. Like, I know what these plates do, so I'm gonna stand on these plates because that's what I did before.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of like you've seen it. Yeah, that's sort of like you've seen it before, so you understand what to do with it. That's kind of like a big part of Vault.
Sort of like even by habit.
Well, yeah, a little bit, yeah, by habit, but also by training. Like, we wanted players to just sort of learn the mechanics as they went through the raid, which is why you see so many repeating mechanics. Like, it's, you know, and that was like completely an intentional choice, because we wanted the raid to create this like vertical learning loop where players would, you know, acquire skills as they go and sort of put them together in more interesting ways. I mean, we hope more interesting ways. So you can look up and see that just like this tragically off-centered
let's
nipple.
show everyone tragedies. Can we get some love or rib in the chat? Can we get something? Can something happen in the chat? Just spam something. 5K? 10K?
What?
Yo.
What?
We're trying to pick goals for the stream, like the goal to hit for the stream.
Okay, well, 5K, 50
we already
stories
hit
about
1K.
Are you serious?
So okay, so we got we hit $600, Dado with
Okay.
500.
Okay.
Broncos 27 with 100 says you're awesome. The cause is fantastic. Want to start your stream off right. Thank you so much, guys. You're amazing.
So
All right.
I owe at least one more here. So I'll talk about Trial of Caber. So this when we were doing the original mass out for the raid,
Leave me
and
behind. Wait,
we
I'm
did a
behind.
bunch of.
behind. Behind.
I mean, it doesn't prevent the story from
Okay,
being
go
told.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So when we were doing the original mass out for Vault, and we did a couple different versions. Steve Cotton, who's one of our multiplayer artists, or he was at the time, he ended up doing a bunch of the original shell. And that was like him and Miller, and then Matt Beignet, who's an artist who is no longer with Bungie, super talented guy. And Beignet did a bunch of the secrets in Vault that people love so much. But Steve and I were looking at the original shell for the raid together, and I talked to Steve because the original shell was shallower in that there wasn't as much walking, and I asked us to extend the distance that you would walk, because I believe that when you're raiding together, like a lot of what you're doing when you're in long transitions, or like going through places where there aren't combat, is you're like talking to each other about your day. It's like sort of like it's like a social time to just shoot the shit and see how people are doing.
Yeah.
And so we extended it. We like rebuilt all the transitions and extended them. And I think those longer transitions are a big part of what makes this place feel real. Like,
So like in between each fight, like how like we have to like run through tunnels and stuff, and then just like the time in between, just the open
just like
space where we usually
like,
talk a lot of smack at each other.
just like the design downtime, because we felt like that's what sort of leads to. I mean, that's part of what leads to groups forming. Like a lot of the combat chatter when you're playing, at least in your first, like, say 10 or 15 clears,
Yeah.
100 clears if it's your group, but 10 or 15 clears, that chatter is about things like
really important things,
the
like,
business. But then the downtime is like, oh, how's your life? Oh, I hear, oh, I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen. Okay, I survived. It's hard to talk and play at the same time. I don't know how
you look actually really cool.
It.
Can we just like take a moment and just like check you out? Just check you out. What do you got in the back there? Nice. It's fancy. He's so fancy.
I'm so fancy.
So fancy.
I spent so much time on my fashion. Let's get out Fatebringer, the god.
The god.
Yeah, the god.
All right, so I would normally YOLO, but
what are we at? I think we're good on stories right now. We're good.
Hold on a second. Hold on. DeMarco with $100 says more Vlog stories.
Okay,
guys,
so
every $100, Luke is going to be talking about something that goes on in Vault of Glass. So if you guys want to raise or help us raise money for a really awesome cause, and you want to know stories, consider helping us send some folks to PAX and get them to go check out Bungie. Go and do that. Also, there's a poster. It's only available for one more day, so make sure you guys go check that out too. All the links are going to be in the chat, so make sure you click everything. Yeah, so this story.
Okay, this is actually so. Yeah, just trying to cut it to one story. Originally, this was the ordering of this encounter was different. We always knew we wanted the boss fight at the end, and we wanted the boss fight to be a presence throughout all of the phases, so that finally, when you had the opportunity to fight the Templar, you were like, fuck this guy, I hate him, he's been shooting us with this cheap bullshit for the last two phases. So this fight originally opened with oracles. You jump down and the oracles would all fire off, and we started it that way. And I think it was like some weekend, I was thinking about it and was thinking about the way that we had co-developed the plinths or whatever, the defensive spots. I can't think of what they're called. Those things down there, we co-developed those with the public events team. And I was like, well, what if instead we had, again, just continuing that theme from earlier, like something familiar with a twist. What if we took the public events spires and brought them in and had those be your first sort of real fight? And then that has this other property, and then I'm going to not talk about this until donations, because I don't want to give everything away. But like the then we created the spaces to have this property where this phase actually teaches you the geometry and teaches you about the lanes of the encounter, and then that knowledge becomes pretty valuable in the oracles when you're naturally split up to cover oracles. So again, it just is that like design with the intention to train. You know, want to play some Destiny?
I mean, you ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
All right.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh god. So you want to go in the hidey hole?
Yeah.
No.
Are you
No
sure?
hidey hole. No hidey holes. We'll talk about the hidey holes. You just keep watching the you keep watching the meter, and if the
Okay.
we'll talk about the hidey holes.
Okay, we'll talk about the hidey hole.
The hidey holes in the chat. Hello, where are the monsters? I'm here for the shooting of
I'm
monsters.
gonna steal your kills right now.
Oh, interesting.
Or I'll save your life. The hand cannon from far away. How much before he tells us where the last Vogue chest is? You guys are funny. You guys are so funny.
I'll literally never tell about anything like that. I will not reveal any new secrets. I think I will tell stories from history.
Okay, sounds good. Howdy ho. What's up, you? Hi, everybody. What's up, Curdy? Hi, boss. Boss, if you hosted this channel for my channel, thank you. You're awesome. And thanks for all the hosts and everyone for being here. I super appreciate it. Super awesome cause. I'm gonna play a little bit of old raids. I steal all the kills. I mean, totally not wrong. All the kills. Just a ninja. Donation alert. $5 from No Why says, ask Luke about the 6th chest existence, please. Thank you so much for the $5. You're so awesome. I really appreciate that. Definitely not, though. Definitely gonna leave that to mystery, though. $20 from Wu-Tang Killa. Awesome.
Why are you trying to kill Wu-Tang? What's wrong with Wu-Tang? They're sweet. I don't want to live in a world without the jizza.
This is gonna be a long 3 hours.
Hey, is this weird for you guys to actually see what happens out here when you're not hiding?
What?
Yeah, it is.
Is this
No,
new?
before.
I don't know what's going on. Has the chat ever seen this? I don't. Hello?
Oh my god! Savage!
Hello.
Okay, so Wu-Tang Killa with $20 says, throwing my money at the screen, have a fun stream, love you, Bongo.
Hey, that's not very funny. Give him his $20 back. I'll pay his $20. Give him his money back. So that was fun, you guys. Good job. I know that normally you guys just go into a little cave and hide. What's that?
We can't talk about the hidey hole yet, okay?
What's that?
I don't know. Okay, ready?
Oh,
It's gonna be great.
favorite.
It's gonna be really great.
Oh, why? Why are you the way you are? Good lord, just
No,
like
let's
perfect.
go!
How perfect? What you?
Let's go! You don't even know me!
Oh my! How do you have so many bubbles? What's happening?
I mean,
Can you play Sunbreaker or something instead? Striker?
Yeah, level
Is
Striker.
Striker available?
I'm an amazing striker. I don't know why the jokes are about striker. I'm a fantastic at it. I might miss
Lord.
by a mile. It's fine. I shoot as intended. It's great. It's gonna be fantastic.
This is
No
gonna be a great
cheesing.
show. I can tell. This is a rare no cheesing run of Vault of Glass. Our most ever cheated raid.
Listen. It's fine. Yo, look at all these guys right here, though.
Oh my god! Why? Just
Look at the struggle! Look at the struggle! Oh, with the sub, yo, Typhoon Trav. Thank you
Yo.
so much for supporting the vets and subscribing. You're freaking dope and amazing.
You wanna pop a tether when the fanatics come up?
Let's take that.
yeah, when the
Not welcome.
fanatics show up, it's gonna be great times with great friends.
The struggle.
I'm pretty excited to have my Night Stalker bow blocked by just a hideously placed level shield. Like, hello? Are there any monsters available? Is that some...
Fuck. Almost died.
Oh my gosh, $200 from Slayer of Oryx. 200 bucks. Can we get some hype in the chat? Please. It says, great job, Mav and Co. This is so awesome. All right, so now we can continue with the stories. If you're just joining, we're doing a story from Bog every 100 bucks. So make sure if you would like to hear about it, your donations go straight to vets. They don't go anywhere to us. And let's just keep the hype going. We got a 5K goal to hit. All the crazy things. Okay, story. Next story. Go.
Okay, so this popular part here, the fanatics, this was something Dan Miller came up with as a way of, like, he wanted to create basically like a super high period of just like crazy combat engagement. What we didn't expect when we were creating this was that you know, we would have the sort of hidey hole problem that was developed when the aforementioned Matt Beignet had created this awesome alternate pathway, which is super cool. Like, it's great to have that in the game, but because it wasn't, you know, properly sealed, it became it became the place that, like, your fire teams like yours go and hide to avoid this fun part, because this is like, you just get to just decimate, like, you get to just destroy a shitload of monsters, and they wanted to have this section that had this like high moment of cooperation, like high moment of just like player power.
Just eating face,
and then
just
the
AOE
internet,
for days.
and then the internet decided to go run away from it and not enjoy it. And so I think that was another good lesson for us. Maybe in future moments we'll just like hold your character in place or something, not let you move, and just force you that way, just hold you down like a weird internet video or something.
Just make you watch really
Just make you,
Destiny
just make you
videos.
yeah. Do I have Vanish up, or am I using smoke, or what is going on here? What's this build?
Fuck. I need someone on the right. I gotta touch
Seems like please don't let the Vex touch the pole. That'd be terrible. Oh no! Hello? I somehow have been marked? What? Is the little thing gonna come back soon? It seems real bad. Is it available? I don't want to die.
Luke's gonna die.
Yeah, rest is on, right?
Oh, we're fucked.
You're on a warlock, right?
Mm,
You're not on a warlock?
no, Warlock.
Wasn't that voted?
Fireborn's the Fireborn is Path of the Coward.
I'm dead.
Oh, you heard it here. Path of the Coward. Yo, Alien
Path of
with
the
the
Coward.
sub.
I need someone on the right.
Yeah, I'm there.
Thank you so much. For
Are we
subscribing.
gonna have to do this part over?
No.
I mean, I'm just like here, man.
Blame Mav.
Just gonna.
Mav's fault.
Another hundo? Yo, Jake from State Farm. Jake from State Farm.
Like a good neighbor. What a neighbor.
But like a good neighbor, you don't go in the house if the door's locked. Awesome. Yeah, that's how it goes. Says get some water, Luke.
That's a
It's
pretty-
story time. Your new nickname is Chatty Cathy.
That's weird. That's my mom's name. It feels
Yo, Cathy.
weird. I feel weird, Jake.
I feel
Jake, I feel weird. I feel weird. Can we give Jake his money back so I don't have to talk about a story with my mom? Is that available? Jake, can we refund? Are we doing refunds? Is that
Refunds?
this stream or is that another stream? that no, we can't do refunds. I'm getting a text from the fine folks at Stacked Up about not doing refunds. Okay, so all right.
Yo, Jake. You sound hideous. Hold on, I got you guys.
Oh my god, Mav.
Yo, let's creep on Luke,
Here-
shall we? Live, guys. Let's commentate Luke's gameplay. Okay, so we have another story then. Another story.
Yeah, so
Oh wait,
I
hold
think
on,
we're about
hold
to
on.
start Oracle.
Hold on. We have another $100 from Boss, and it says butts. Thank you, Boss. So we have 3 more stories. So I mean,
I think it's
pull them out.
two.
We
It's
have
2 more stories.
We have 2 stories, but
A
we still
bunch
have
of these-
1 from Slayer. Let's go.
All right, so oracles.
Oracles.
So there was a weekend at some point in the summer of, I don't know, it's maybe, I don't know, where Dan Miller came in after like working like a crazy man at his home all weekend, and he was like, I have an idea, and he's like, I have a prototype to show you, and he was like, I think it's a little weird, but I want to show it to you. And so Miller brings me over to his desk, and he shows me this like goofy prototype in like a fake map of like a totally temporary, like just garbage triangle that was green. Like it looks like an 8-bit triangle that's green, and when you shot it, it turned yellow. But when he spawned it, he had it play a noise, and he was like, "What if we did this? Like, what if we did this in like a major scale?" And we spread these all over the geometry. And no joke, like when I saw the thing that Dan had done, and when I like heard even just like the temporary tone that he had put in there, I was like, this is like I saw it immediately, like, and Dan just backpacked building this thing. Like he's just, like I said up front, like Dan's like one of these guys who just had a huge role in building Vault and providing a bunch of the moments here, and I don't think a lot of people know that. So he basically did the Oracles prototype, and then Oracles themselves went through a bunch of different like
So this is story 2.
iterations too, like we went through a bunch of different iterations with the Oracles. One, I talked earlier about their placement. Like we didn't know where we wanted them to show up in the raid in terms of the initial phases. We knew we wanted to be part of the Templar suite, which is what I called this section. The Templar suite. We didn't know. Dragon's Breath, please. Here's the Oracle story. I still wish that Oracles on hard mode did not have a ramp up. Like, I wish that basically Oracles on hard mode was like 6 minutes of just like crazy high Oracle intensity. But at that point, like we put Vogue to bed. Yeah, that's it. So then do I owe one more?
Yes, one more.
Okay, so
I think one more, yeah. That's it, one more.
We put Vogue to bed earlier than we've put any raid to bed in Destiny. Like this thing was done pretty far ahead of Destiny 1 relative to when we usually finish the raids. Our raids usually come in pretty hot. King's Fall was a buzzer beater for sure. Crota's End was down to the wire a little bit. And then Wrath of the Machine, the team basically took as much time as they could to do Wrath. I feel like that's like 2 there.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Enjoy
I'm
that.
paying one. That's paid one.
Yeah.
Paid one forward.
Paid one forward.
There you go.
Donated a story.
No. That just means I don't have to tell a story. I don't donate. I'm not giving shit away for free. Yo, those veterans aren't going to get to PAX by themselves.
That's right, guys. Make sure if you are tuning in to donate and get a really cool poster. It goes towards the vets. We are sending some vets to PAX and sending them to Bungie to go check out the studio. You know, they've done a lot of really cool stuff and sacrificed a lot. So let's just pay it forward. Every $100, we are doing stories with Luke Smith about VOG, and it's been pretty awesome. So if you want to keep it going and the train going, do something really awesome and donate. Do it. You should, but you know. I'm not like every time I go to kill something, you guys are really freaking fast. Can we just get some love in the chat for this, like the guys in the group? Can we get some love in the chat? We got some love in the chat for Jam and Hesh, Little One, and Soul Crave. Let's do it. What raid are you most proud of?
Well, Vogue's really the only one that I worked super closely on. I sort of was like, I've become like just more like a consultant on them. I helped the team a little bit with some Crota stuff just because of the state that we had with Geo and things like that. But really, like the Vogue is the thing that I worked the closest on because I've been on other projects basically since Vogue. Like even while we were finishing Vogue, I was already on the game that was going to become the Taken King. So and I've obviously been working on some other stuff too. So I didn't have a whole mess to do with Wrath of the Machine. We have a pretty awesome raid team actually. Like we've gotten to help hire that team from Gavin, who was like the first guy that we brought in, I think. And Gavin did the Templar fight, and he did the maze. And he did Atheon. He sort of started off as our like boss guy. I have a pretty great Templar story if we get there. It's a pretty cool Templar story about a massive disagreement on the raid team. So we'll see what happens.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my
And I have a pretty good Gorgons one too about Gavin's first day at the office.
Oh no.
So just,
oh no. You guys heard him. There's so many more stories. You know you want to support the veterans. They've done a lot for us. So if you want to hear cool stories, do the thing. I just want to say that I probably have more kills than Luke right now, though. Where's Luke at, though? Yeah. Gonna do some things.
Signs point to no. Oh, thanks, guys. That's really helpful of everyone to show up and just put bubble shields everywhere around me. You guys are great.
Let's go, team.
Wow.
Let's go.
You learn from Mav.
Oh, and if someone else actually wants to file this away too, to remind me, like I got a pretty good story about playtesting this thing with the raid team and some really immature behavior by me. So that'll be good. That'll be a great one.
So
someone have to remind me though.
You have a ton of stories then.
Well, and so I have another one about the time that I was so angry about something that I walked out of the studio. About a feature that we weren't gonna.
Left?
It was like 7 at night, and I just angrily stormed off. I was furious and had to escort myself out of the building for the night. I was really upset. But no. Hang on, before you take that shield, I got to get another water.
Hashtag Luke Smith is thirsty. Hidden chest reveal, he will not. I don't think he's gonna go for that one though. But
That's not
250 would be definitely amazing to get us some help for the veterans. Also, there's tons of more stories if you guys want to know more. Do the thing.
All right, I return. I was super triggered.
Hashtag Luke Smith thirsty. Let's go. Nothing was said while you were gone. Nothing was. Yo! Okay, here we go. We got $20 from Sonic Serpent. Yo, Sonic is a fellow corn. I love you, man. Thank you so much for the support. And Stefan, is it Stefan or Steven? I'm sorry if I say it wrong. With $300 says, oh, do tell. Oh, do tell, Luke Smith, about the things that have happened. So
All right.
You have 3 stories to say.
Okay, so the first one before
yeah, go ahead.
Before we pull Templar, I'll talk a little bit about this particular
that's
boss
Dado.
fight.
Dado's your name? How did I say it?
Yeah.
Did I say it wrong? I said it wrong.
Stefan,
Is it
I think.
Stefan?
I don't know. I just call him Dado.
Dado's awesome.
Dado's awesome. So, do tell. Douche.
Do
What
tell.
a douche.
Dude.
Well, okay. So before we start Templar, there's this particular mechanic in the Templar fight where when you shoot the Templar with the shield, there's like a delay of, I'm gonna guess it's like a half to a second and a half. It's hard to tell in an action game.
Mhm.
After his shield pops, where he detains players, and that's by design. And 2 of the designers on the team, who I'm going to keep anonymous, felt very differently about this mechanic. There was like designer A, who was like furious because all he wanted to do, as soon as the shields went down for the Templar, was like blow up the Templar with a rocket, like shoot him with Gallahorn. Which, if you've played this raid, you know that happens. You're just gonna blow yourself up, and your fire team's gonna laugh at you.
Usually, yep.
Yeah. And then designer B really liked the delay. Because designer B thought it was something that you had to learn. It was like an additional thing to teach. And I remember sitting in a conference room, one of our like planet conference rooms at the office, like I think it was Earth probably with these 2. and they were very, very angry with each other. Like the disagreement was strong between these two. And ultimately, I sided with designer B because I felt like the mechanic here of pop the shield and then wait to attack created this moment where a raid leader gets to prove if they're a good raid leader or not. Like, it's a thing that doesn't seem obvious to tell people. So if you're on top of your game as a raid leader, it became like an extra note for you to, like, as you're walking people through, like, oh, so when you get the TAID, please make sure that you shoot your way out before you shoot the boss, or have someone shoot you out, and don't just shoot your rockets right away because you'll just blow up and then we'll have to start the fight over. And a lot of raid leaders probably forget that. Probably led to some pain in LFG, and so that's why I had to stay in the game. So let's see. The time that I walked out angrily, like
Drama.
alert.
Can we get some drama alert? Can we get some rage? If you have a rage emote, put it in the chat.
And this is like, I think this is one of those things that either is going to sound totally ridiculous or be totally justified. But a feature that I thought was extremely important to raiding was the wipe screen, that tells you the stats and tells you sort of, it's like it tells you a little bit like Oracle's killed and blah blah blah, like whatever the fuck. Each fight has its own set of stats. So the reason why there was a point late development where that screen got cut and like we couldn't do it, and it's obviously in the game, so it clearly came back. But the night that they told me it was cut, I was so angry, and I was so angry that I had like tears in the corner of my eyes from being so pissed, because I really believed that the wipe screen was this teaching tool. It was a tool that would let you like look at your group, let your group go like, hey, this person's not doing their job, or let the leader look at it and go, oh, hey, it says Oracle's killed, I bet we need to kill the Oracles, or whatever. Like it also is a clue for groups who struggle and wipe on repeat. And I felt like it was so fucking important, and I just stormed. I mean, I stormed out of the building. I basically got on my broom and left. But I think when I came back the following day, I made a pretty impassioned plea to bring it back, and many Bothans died to bring us that wipe screen.
All right, we want me to inspect you.
So here's another story, because I think I owe another one. Originally in Destiny's development, we had no concept of wiping, like the whole like wiping and resetting encounters. And this is probably back in like 2011, and or 2012 maybe. It was shortly after I took on the raid stuff. And Bob Glessner, who's an engineer, and he's a guy I worked super closely with on Reach. He's a super good work buddy of mine, super good guy. Bob and I ended up doing the design for what would become the wiping. Like he did the wiping code, and we originally had it so it was callable in script. So in the earliest version of building raids at Bungie, we just would call a wipe manually when certain conditions were met. And eventually we got it to the place where it happened when everyone was dead, and et cetera. And it's one of those pieces that's like really integral to raiding, and really integral, I think, to Destiny. And if you try to imagine the game without it, you're like, oh my god. And there was a period where we were playing that. We were playing that raid. So yeah, that's the time I stormed out. Let's see. Okay, that's 3.
Yeah, that's 3. That's 3.
Let's-
3 stories. Oh my gosh. I mean, at least you stormed out because you're like super passionate about like something that actually went in. Like at least you weren't like where's my latte?
Yeah, that's dairy's bad for you. This is bad for you.
Dairy's bad, especially if you're in close quarters with people you're working on stuff together with. Like that could be really not so good.
Could be real trauma. Yeah, exactly.
Really loud.
I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't get it. Is that scatological humor?
I don't know. I just don't know what I'm saying most of the time.
So, all right. Can talk a little bit about the way we wish that the Templar shield entered the space. and a little bit about relics actually for the next thing. So if we cross another threshold, let me know and I'll talk a little bit about those.
I will let you know. And if you guys are joining in, I am going to be repeating myself, so that way folks that are joining are like, what's going on? We are doing stories with Luke Smith. Every $100 that gets donated to veterans is going to get another story about Vaults of Glass. So if you're really interested in about this raid and this game and the history of like literally the beginning, come hang out, get some hype in the chat, meet some folks, hear some stories, donate a couple bucks. You don't have to donate $100 to support the vets. Like anything, like our goal tonight is 5K. And I don't know if if we hit it, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I don't know. We'll figure something out. But we're gonna do something when we hit our goal. I am playing on the PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Look, you savage as fuck.
Shout out to our partners at Sony.
Sony.
Great,
What's
great.
up?
and our friends at Microsoft in the chat.
That was the beginning.
Are we good?
Yeah, I'm ready to kill. I'm ready to shoot aliens. Fucking
Alright,
relaxing.
I'm going.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Don't you guys do some weird thing over here? Ugh.
If we hit 5K, will Luke come to DCC? I mean, if we hit 5K, that would be really cool. I don't know. We'll see. We have to be close to it to make a decision on something. How about that? How about that? 4K will decide.
If we hit 5K, will Luke spend his own money to go to DC? I don't think that's how donations work, Internet. I just don't think that's how the Force works.
It is dab at 5K. I'll dab at 5K. I swore I'd never ever dab on the internet, so I'll dab at 5K for sure.
Is that shifty?
It's 50.
Go to bed. It's late.
Liz is all. I don't even know what coast she's on right now, but she's somewhere in the world. Captain Planet style.
Like, yo, do we ever do damage to the boss or what here? Like, is that no? Okay, cool.
Can you guys see the boss from there?
Yeah, we can see him.
I'm just gonna chill.
I'm dropping it.
Chilling. Okay.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Oh my god! Oh my god! You're such a witch!
Man.
Oh my god! I can't even believe. Are you kidding me? You bubble steel blocked my sleeper stimulant shot back into me? Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're the worst player of all time.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, we're doing
Oh, you
baby
is?
mode?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought we were doing hard mode.
Yeah, I thought we were playing hard.
I thought we
Yeah.
were in hard mode. Did I not change it?
Oh my
No.
goodness.
Do we need to rerun it?
Probably.
Okay, I'll just go out to orbit.
Oh wait, no,
Go
no,
now?
No, just
no,
Can I go now? What?
no. Why?
I
Why
believe!
Is it, why is it this way? We need
I
a
didn't
we need
realize
a
I'd
better
make it hard mode. That's not.
And have it again?
we need a better super indicator so I can see when Mav has her super ready and then just stay away. Like that's
But-
where.
But I guess we know whose account is being wiped in the morning. Why you no bag? What do you mean? I totally bag. Beast mode. Yeah, that's my bad. My bad. My bad, guys. I just wanted to see if he'd notice the difference.
I like that the chat's turned on you. That's good.
Always. Yo, Luke, come here.
Nope, I'm good. Everything's fine. Situation normal. How are you? No, I'm good. Thank you.
Wait, can we
It's
go?
really fun. No, it's really fun. I'm having a great time.
Yeah,
Screw
I
me.
know it's awesome. Bring you some presents. It's like,
Great.
wow.
Great. Just great.
It's gonna be
Great.
fantastic.
Let's get a last word.
Luke Smith, wipe Mav's account. I mean, I wipe my own account every day. Hey. Now, Luke should start 1900 hotline for Vogue stories.
I should.
I mean,
That'd be
we kind of
awesome.
are right now. Like, if you, yeah, here we go, $30. This fills out another hundo, maybe. We had 30, 20, and a 20, and a 20.
That's
100.
that's 30, 20, 20, and 20. It's
20, and a
that's
5.
90.
Okay, 10 more bucks,
No, I can't.
and we'll do a story. $10. Do it. You don't even turn off your console. What? It doesn't want to go to bed early. Okay, are we going? Am I doing hard mode or no?
What? We're fine. Everything's fine. Situation normal.
Okay, normal. You guys left me behind again. What is this?
So I went-
Careful.
I went standard because I was going to talk about the standard,
Okay.
like the way that we built this the Gorgon's maze. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you go secret or you come
Yeah.
standard?
See, I went standard.
Okay. So this will be so yeah. So I have a couple stories about the maze. So I'll just tell this one first.
Okay.
In Halo, the physics engine of Halo has an acceleration. Like I'm not going to use the real words because I'm not an engineer, but it has a thing that tracks the player's acceleration. And if the player accelerates past a certain velocity, it automatically kills them. So like in Halo, we had some volumes that would kill you, but a lot of what killed you in Halo, if you fell outside of a multiplayer map, was you might hit like an escape velocity, or if you were playing, if you like overloaded the physics in some way and like ejected your player character in campaign via physics pulsing, you'd travel at some velocity that would kill you. Why am I boring you with this part? Well, because when we moved to the Destiny engine, we preserved some of that physics. Like we rewrote the physics system to work the same way because all of Bungie's games we want to be like a rich simulation, and that's how the game feels. Like so, the game feels real when you move through it. Things react when you do stuff to them and move, and you'll see that our world has a little bit of that physical simulation. When Cotton and I were talking about the shell of the raid, I said I wanted us to have, like, it was really important to me that we had like a giant fall. And I wanted it to be something that wasn't readily apparent for what you would do. Like because I had this fantasy that the moment you would come to this particular location where we are now, you would wonder like, oh my God, where do we go? And if you
Do I jump? Do I not jump?
do I jump? And you can see like when you zoom in with like a sniper rifle, you can see some of the smoke down there, and you can see some details that makes you think there's something down there, and you can certainly see the little lake below. And also, if you remember from Halo, you could prevent falling damage by double jumping, by crouching as you're going to fall, basically. So in our game, you could prevent fall damage from using your movement modes. So what I wanted to do was have a jump that basically would lead to a moment the first time players were going through this together, and they're in that like downtime from the Templar. Don't push me. They're in the downtime from the Templar. Talking about their husbands, wives, and lives, and they get to this sort of pit, and they're like, "What do we do?" And then one brave motherfucker just throws himself off of it and tries to like jump down there, and probably just like face plants, right? He just face first, belly flop, dies, and and another guy probably jumps down after him, and they're laughing. And then someone in the group probably figures out, like, oh, if I use my movement modes, I can survive.
Yeah.
Then everyone figures it out together.
Yeah.
And so in order to do that, in order to get to that as our exit point, we had to disable the physics thing that kill you at like the escape acceleration, because you do fall pretty fast through here. And then this thing is the diving board. The thing I'm saying on. We called the diving board, and then let's see. I think it was like there was one that was. I think I already jumped down past it, but there's one we called top turnbuckle, which was like it's like you like jump up and throw yourself off the top turnbuckle, and we would always like joke about that while we were raiding. The two other stories for the chat to remind me of is Gavin's first day, and then internal reactions to the Gorgon's maze would be good, and I can do those. I can do those too.
We have anonymous donation of $100. Comment is a heart. Can we get some love in the chat? Also, Swinks with $10 says, keep talking, Kathy. And Stoutsy says, story time, please. So we got 2 stories, I think, right now. So if you want to hear more stories about VOG, every $100 that we raise is going to go towards a story with Luke Smith. So if you guys are interested, do that. Also, one more day left for the poster. Do it, get it, super special. Support the troops, get them to PAX, get them a good time. It's an amazing cause. Do it. This community is amazing, crazy amazing. All right. So keep talking, Kathy. Yo, oh my God, we just got another $100. Let's go. Can we get some hype in the chat? Hype in the chat says, Ba Wit Daba. 1337. Thank you so much for the $100.
Excuse me, that's pronounced ba wita ba.
Ba wita ba. Is that like
Ba wita ba? Yeah, it's a Kid Rock song.
Oh.
Boom. What's up?
What's up? Yeah, you could show to me.
It's a Michigan thing. Yeah, thank you. Ba wita ba.
I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna
take that one.
You should just
So-
grasp it. Well, he says questions for Luke. Why are there no rewards for the confluxes prior to oracles? Also, something about King's Fall. But we're not going to be talking about King's Fall. We're talking about VOG tonight. But I appreciate your questions.
Yeah, and I didn't commit to any
But
Q&A.
no questions. No questions. Like, yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, though, for supporting the veterans. I really appreciate it. Okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
So Gavin, who has, I think he's talked on some of the weekly update type stuff. So Gavin was the raid lead after I moved on to Taken King, and Gavin, when he started at Bungie, and he started a while ago. Just
keep going.
Thinking Faye.
So Gavin is swell.
So he started, and the first thing that I wanted him to work on was the maze, because we had sort of designed we had the design idea for the maze before he started, and Gavin is like, he's awesome, and he's just like one of my favorite guys that we have at the company these days, and I was explaining to him, so it's a maze. You don't ever get to shoot your guns, because if you do, the creatures will hear you, and if they hear you, they're going to basically death touch you. And he looks at me with a totally straight face and goes, "That's fucking retarded, and people are going to hate it." and this is like his first day, right? Like this is like it was just like we had talked a bunch before he joined. And he's like, "That's fucking retarded."
I mean,
people.
You guys, if you guys talked, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's like super candid, you know. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think you're right. It might be totally ridiculous, and people might hate it, but we're gonna do it, because at this point in the raid, you just come off with a Templar suite, which is like pure action. Like it's the highest action I think we've shipped in any Destiny product to date. Like that's the most condensed form of combat we've ever built.
Oh my.
So from there, we wanted to like dial it all the way back to 0 and say, if you do any sort of combat, you lose. And so that's what led us to the Gorgon's Maze. And then I think it was Beignet, maybe Beignet and Gavin and I, or maybe it was the whole raid team, who came up with the chests and like the hidden chests, and then closing the doors when the Gorgons see you. I don't know if people realize that the doors close if you see the Gorgons. But that's pretty cool. Another designer at work, her name's Emmy Chung, and she's like the social lead on Destiny. Mm-hmm. And so she played this phase, and this is a second story. She played this phase and then was traveling. It was right before it was holiday of 2013, before she went off on holiday. And as she was like driving herself to the airport, she was texting me about this phase, because she's like, you did it. Because she and I sat together for a bunch of years, and we talked about how what we were really trying to do, what we the raid team was really trying to do with raids was not make raids from an MMO in a shooter. We were trying to take the feelings that you had while you were playing a raid in an MMO and translate them to like our hopefully best in class action game. And in this phase here with the stealthing through the maze, she felt like, you know, before people found like the optimal path that I'm sure we're gonna take, but like, you know, like in this moment where you're all learning together and like hushed and whispering and, you know, like making your way through the raid. Like she's like, that's the time that it felt like a raid to her. And that was, for me, that was a really awesome moment just because she's like a peer of mine and someone I respect. And, you know, it was pretty cool to see this like this sort of like dumb idea, you know, like really like, oh, we're gonna have a base full of death touching enemies. It sounds like something like some like cracked out EverQuest designer would want to do, and I wanted to do it. You know.
Well, I mean,
and so,
it's kind of exhilarating, kind of like, because you really don't have any control. Like you can't shoot your way out of it, really. You can't like run away if you get caught. Like you're just screwed. So you really have to like be careful. So yeah.
Yep. You just kind of have to play it the way you have to play it as it lies.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we do have a couple more donations. Thank you guys so much. Can we get some hype in the chat? Keep the hype going. Fallen a Fanatic with 15 bucks says Fallen is the best race. Crazy with $3 is high. And PMS Jenga with 20 bucks. Thank you so much. Adding a little bit to the story fun and getting some of our awesome vets to pack. See ya there. PMS Clan. Yo, PMS Clan, let's go. Let's go. Hype it up. Hype in the chat. There we go.
Do I owe one more?
I think.
Is that what I owe? Do I owe another one?
Just got another $100 right now from Grizzly Adams. Says more story time. So to answer you, yes. Another story. Go. Yeah, you guys want stories? Yeah, thumbs up. Pewis, hype.
So this is so it takes a bunch of people to make the raid, and like a bunch of the credit for the encounters really goes to the team, Gavin and you know, Miller and Beignet, the artist, and Cotton, and a bunch of in the Spec Ops team who like made all the art for it. An area where I'm gonna like sort of allow myself to have just a sliver of credit is with the weapons and the writing. So
Ooh, weapons. Okay.
Tyson Green, who's our investment lead, he and I were talking it was on a weekend while we were working on the raid, and he was working on his stuff, and they were getting ready to set up the raid weapons, and I was like, hey man, could I do the raid weapons? He's like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, well, can I do the talent combinations? Like, I want to set the trees up. Because the investment team does the trees, and then the sandbox team at this point, and we've changed development since then, but then the sandbox team sets the stats. So that's like rate of fire, impact, range, stability. And so I went through and did the talents for, I did all the talent combinations for the vault weapons, minus Mythoclast. That was sandbox.
You did all of them.
Yeah, and I did all of them, and I named and wrote all of them too. Like some of the most fun I've had in my entire career was getting to work on the names and the descriptions for just like even just the weapons and armor in this place, because it was just like such a cool opportunity to, you know, I don't get to write a whole lot these days, and it was such a fun opportunity to get to like sit down and like live with the fiction of a location a little bit. And then funny story, the weapon I didn't name is Mythoclast, and that was Seth Dickinson, who wrote a bunch of the Grimoire cards for Destiny. He did the Book of Sorrows. He did a bunch of the raid stuff. He and Eric Robb and I worked on all the raid stuff together. But he sent me a long list of names that could have been Mythoclast, and maybe someday I'll like dig up the B-sides for that and tweet about it. But I looked at the list and I picked the Mythoclast name. But yeah, like Praedyth with his two weapons, like that was a character that I had in my head. Like Caber with the armor, like I knew I wanted to have a set of armor that was about someone who'd been here before you, so you would feel like sort of like you're inheriting some piece of legacy, and I wanted to tell some of that story through his armor. I thought that was cool, and you can see we've tried to sort of continue doing that. Like even the Kingsfall weapons, like I believe weapons and armor, like Jill Shar wrote a bunch of that, and those items sort of have like a character, and it's like the last thing that character said before Oryx took them. It's like the deeper fiction behind that. And so we've tried to keep that up with our raid gear. And like my my challenge to the team is like, why do we only do that for the raid? Like why don't we try to tell more stories with our armor and weapons? And like when I wrote when I wrote Fatebringer, like I think like someone made fun of me about the name, like thought it was like a little too butt rock.
Wow.
It's like it's a little butt rock, but like it's like still just like one
Yeah,
of the.
but
I mean, I just like I have it. Yeah, I like still have it to this
Yeah.
day in my vault. Like I'll probably have one made for me someday by those people who make those
Aw.
sweet guns. Like it's a cool item, and I still think it's one of the most fun weapons we've built because it has like two things that happen in the action game. Now the downside of all the vault weapons was that they were all like pretty damn good. They're all too good, really. Like they're all basically
but
like.
what wasn't that like the point? Like, wasn't that like you had, like the raid is super freaking epic? You really wanted like to really have a big bang with like these really awesome guns, and you just like sort of went all out with it. And I think like people in the chat are even mentioning like the best guns ever. Like please.
I think there's
Please?
some of the most memorable things we've created. I think that we have actually, though. I mean, as much as the chat's going to disagree with me, I think we have a much more interesting game right now, the primary weapon slot, than we had when the raid weapons were out. I think that I think something like Imago Loop, which someone in the chat linked to me earlier, and
You want to see it?
well, a guy. No, I saw
You
your
wanna see
imperfect
it?
one. A guy tweeted me like a god roll, and I think having weapons like that can roll perfect are great, but I think that we've currently like the potentials, like the possibility space is too great, so it's too hard to get something truly amazing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like I have
like the last word. Usually it's not so hard to get, but sometimes it takes more than a year to get it. Sometimes you get it yesterday.
So why don't we make our way through the maze?
Actually, let's talk about some donations. We have a lot of donations right now. Okay, so if you guys are just joining, welcome to the stream. We are doing VOG chat with Luke Smith about pretty much everything VOG and guns and stories and dev talk about it. We are raising money for vets to get them to PAX, to support them. We do it every year. This year, we're doing something super special. Every $100 we make, we're going to be talking stories. So if you're just joining, it is Luke Smith. We are in VOG. It's going to be awesome. We did get $100 though from Irk.
You shitbag.
He says TLDR. And we've raised almost 2K. Let's go.
Is he paying me to shut up? Is that what Irk's paying me to do?
Is that what that is, Irk? You're gonna have to donate another 100 so you can tell me.
No, it's not.
Gamer Colin with $5 says, "Tell Luke he still owes me 86 steak dinners from Halo 3. Thanks for supporting the troops."
Those steak dinners were passed to Microsoft as a part of the buyout when we bought back our freedom, and they kept Halo. They also inherited the steak dinner debt. I encourage you to talk to Josh Holmes about that.
Sleazy Monkey with $5 says, "Pro tip: I always play Mission Impossible theme over the mic for this part. Fits perfect." Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. And then Atlas the Kinley says, "The VOG is so cool, $10. It's inspired me to write a symphony around the themes. And while I've scrapped almost all of what I did, it's gonna happen. Would Luke like to hear it? I mean, if you tweet at him, he might see it. Thank you guys so much."
Depends on what kind of day I'm having with the mentions reading, to be honest.
It depends on things, but definitely tweet and do all the things. Stay connected. But thank you guys so much for the tips, or the donations. I mean, the donations, super duper nice. So we got $100. So you have a story for Irk. Do you have any stories of Irk that you could talk about, like back in the day?
I mean, yeah, I could
like,
tell you an
just
Irk
from
story.
I mean, I feel like he was trying to troll, but I think we should just like.
Yeah, he texted me about the thing. I don't know that I'll share his text with everyone, but
Yo, what's
it was
up, T-Rex? Hi, man.
Oh, T-Rex in the chat.
T-Rex in the chat.
Okay, so let's see here.
You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
So no, I'm not gonna talk about Irk. So Pradith That was not the original name for that character. The original name for Praedyth was Kip, like KYP dot L dot, like it was KYP L dot E dot, like those two initials, like Kipley. And Praedyth was originally named after my friend Tom Kipley, who's like still to this day one of my like closest friends, like super close personal friend of mine. Like going to his wedding, and like in his wedding in a month. He's like, we've been raising together forever. Like he was like my son. I like raised him as when he was a kid, like playing video games together.
He's a puppy.
And the reason why Praedyth's weapons were pulse rifle, sniper rifle, were because Tom's weapons in Halo were always battle rifle, sniper rifle. So it was like this little homage to him, and like a bunch of this place, VOG was really like about like, you know, creating an experience that I hoped a bunch of people would like, but I never thought people necessarily would. But like I thought my friends would. Like I was just looking for something to do. Basically, I wanted something in a shooter that my friends and I would play the way we played, you know, raids and other games together, like something cooperative. Yeah, like I remember playing Warcraft, because for me, World of Warcraft sort of killed off Halo 2. Like I just was like, I'm not gonna play Halo. I'm not gonna play any more Halo 2. I'm gonna play this Warcraft game instead. Because playing with other people was like
with
just,
friends,
like fucking magical, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Like, I mean, why I play Destiny too. It's just like, I mean, look at my crew. They're just chilling. And what is these dances, though?
Shooting aliens with your friends is fucking relaxing. Yeah. All right, shall we proceed?
We shall proceed. Are you guys ready to continue? Everyone in the chat, ready to continue? Every $100 gets a new story. So if you'd like to hear more about what's going on in the dev status of the game, come and hang out and stuff and things. But which way do you want to go? Also, we are 4 subs away from the sub goal for a new emote for bets. $5. Do it. Okay, here you go. You know, I think Soul Creek should go like be bait.
Like what?
You could go be bait.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Take Jam with you? Okay, usually at this part, we usually whisper. We usually whisper. We usually whisper. Wait, hold on. Oh, fuck. He's gonna see me. You have to whisper. Everybody whisper.
So, fun fact about the Gorgons, like they can hear your movement modes.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah, like you have to basically, you just like have to single jump everywhere, and they won't necessarily hear you unless you get to a certain movement speed. But then there's this part here, even on this ridge, where you have to movement mode, so they're gonna hear you no matter what.
Okay.
No, be quiet. Shh, it's intense. Shh.
One right under us.
Shh, quiet.
Yo, stop.
Just look at you. Stop trying to push him. You have control.
Oh my god, man. Yo!
It's fine.
Man.
I'm gonna shoot him. And take the shot.
Don't take the shot.
I'm gonna take the shot.
No.
Why?
No.
Oh,
no.
my god.
Oh,
my
no.
god, man.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Why is she going last? Like,
I don't know.
why do you guys do that?
Judging me? Why are you judging me?
Do you want to kill one? I mean, I got my sword out.
Why are you judging me?
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
I don't think we have to kill one.
We're good.
Guys, careful.
Oh, he's right under
YOLO!
us.
I'm gonna kill him, dude. I'm gonna kill him.
No.
I'm killing him.
Oh my god, man.
Ah! Let's go!
Do you want to try to kill another one?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
That was
I got more ammo.
great. I felt so alive.
So where are we at donations? Because I have 2 stories about this one.
No new ones. No
Okay,
new ones yet.
cool.
No new ones yet. We got more stories, guys. Every $100. Add it up to $100. Gets more stories about VOG. So if you want to know more about behind the scenes, director cut, that is what you need to do to support the vets. That is our goal. 5K is our goal tonight. I will be dabbing I don't. I mean, I'm dabbing for bets. Oh god, this part is awful. I'm sure you have a lot to say about this part too. This part is probably definitely a heavy money making one, for sure. Because I suck at this part. I'm just gonna take the baby ledge over here first. Just gonna take the baby ledge. Just gonna jump. Just gonna go for it. Oh, I swear. It's catch! Okay, alright, here we go. Here we go. Here, okay, catch me, catch me. No, I'm not gonna make it. This is bad. This is really bad. Get out of here. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Alright, that wasn't so bad. See, nothing to worry about. It's nothing. You? Xbox Master Race. Yo, listen. Listen. Oh god, here we go. So we just jumped over all the platforms. All the platforms. And then now this entrance is dope. Amazing. Amazing.
Oh,
I'm sure there's a
God.
lot about this too. Why it just like starts. Just like chaos ensues like instantly.
Yep.
I wonder what that is about.
Yep.
I wonder. Yep. Oh wait, you know what? I should probably go on the other
I'm
side.
going in.
Wait.
James.
Wait.
So one of the things about the plinth design with the plates that you stand on, we changed the design for those a bunch as we were working on the game, because we originally had it so that you had to stay in them. You had to like stand in them rather than, and so but that just led to this gameplay where you're just standing in one spot and fighting, which is like not
Not the
we didn't
idea.
that's not what we wanted. We wanted you to have more freedom, so we made them like switches basically that you turn on and off, more like
I'm through.
control points. Interesting.
Look at him go. You can do it. $100 from Boss says, I'm listening. And
So-
$42 from DeMarco says, last donation for the night, but mostly because Luke needs to tell more stories. So we got 2 stories.
So yeah, the one about
Hype,
Has
hype. Can we get some
Vengeance,
hype
what a
in the
game.
chat? Hype in the
Um, So about the jumping puzzle, I'll do 2 at once for the jumping puzzle. The last one. So the jumping puzzle was another thing, just like the maze, where it was something I was very interested in something specific, which was blocks that were disappearing. Because one of my favorite games as a kid growing up was Mega Man 2. And Mega Man and Mega Man 2 both have these disappearing blocks. In Mega Man 2, they first show up in like the Heatman stage, and I actually remember showing videos as a reference to the Spec Ops team about like what we were trying to get out of the platforming section. We wanted the disappearing blocks that felt like Mega Man 2, because I wanted a little bit of an 8-bit reference in a bunch of the raids.
Oh no.
It's okay. Seriously? Okay, I got it. We're fine. Yeah, I'm sure everything's fine.
Great.
Yeah, everything's great. I just not blind at all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
People.
If you, yeah, that's all of us. It's
Press it down.
oh, cool. I'm in a
That's it.
terrible spot. This is. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. We're gonna win. I believe in us.
I believe. Yo, Crafty, thank you for the raid, and everybody that has raided and hosted the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the troops. We are talking with Luke Smith right now about
Two
stories.
bubbles.
Yo, you guys, please.
So the other story about the jump, as you're leaning in here, there was a bug with the walkway where there was like a little slippery slope on it that
The jumping puzzle part?
no, as you walk, like the notch that you slide.
Yeah.
And that was a bug originally, and then the team just doubled down on it to make it like a real thing, and it became this thing that we called Notch Boss, like the sneaky hidden boss of the raid. Wow, we got through that pretty quick.
I literally just got the last word. I just want to point out I'm super triggered right now, for sure. For sure, hella triggered right now.
So the all right, so that was
Can't
one.
see anything.
He's gonna have to jump off. Just jump off
Where?
there. Follow me. Just come to my name.
Follow the
off.
sound
Just run
of your
straight.
voice.
There you go. Bye.
Yeah, so the jumping puzzle was like two things, inspired by Mega Man, and then Notch was originally a bug that we decided that was too hilarious to not ship. And when we were playtesting the game
Wow.
together, we would never tell groups about it, so they'd always just like run and fall right off the edge, and we'd just sit there just laughing like assholes as they would do it. Like we would be like sitting basically behind people while they're playing, sort of snickering as they'd get close to it, because we're like,
the edge is awful.
"Oh, this part's gonna be awesome," and then they would just whoop off they go. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Luke might
to
be
talk
telling
about.
stories, but Mev just got the last word. That's awful.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Please consider deleting your account. Just please. Oh shit, Trey from the challenge is here. I love the challenge. Banana's move last week was legendary. That was a historic move in reality TV history. I felt like it should have gotten way more discussion than it did.
Usually,
Way more.
Okay, so usually we honor the raid. That is super
good lord.
amazing. You know, bravo on this. Bravo. We just usually sing awesome songs here
Oh my
and dance.
No,
Usually we do.
no, we're not.
I think you guys should do whatever your
I
sort of
think
normal
we should
ritual
totally
is.
do it while we're just like just lingering for the next story. If you guys are interested in hearing more about this raid, please consider a couple bucks for the veterans. We are trying to get them to PAX and to send them to check out Bungie and everything. It's really awesome. Veterans have done so much for us. It's just amazing. So do it if you want to hear more about VOG. And we're gonna have some musical experiences right now with you guys. I mean, I can start it.
No, please.
I mean,
Oh my God.
jam.
I
A jam is like the one that
No.
starts it. Like it's not the same. It's not right.
No.
Why are you
They're
guys
so
getting stage
shy.
fright?
They're shy.
They're so shy.
So shy. How does it start again? I don't even know my own song.
No.
I really want to stop, but I just had to.
Thanks for it.
I feel like I could fly with the boy on the moon. So hold my head, you like making me wait for it. I
There you
feel
go.
like I could die.
Can we get some hype
walking
in
up
the
to
chat?
the-
Let's go.
Oh yeah, late night
watching
watching
television.
There we go.
But how we get in this position? Way too soon. I know this isn't love, but I need to tell you something. I really want you. And I want you. Do you want me? Do you want me to? I really like you. And I want you.
And I want
Do you
you.
want
Do you
me?
want me?
Do you want
Do you
me
Can
want
we
me
get some
to?
hype, please? Thank you. Oh my god,
Oh
he's
my
just
God.
going and he's just all in. Can we get some round of applause for the boys of the corn?
Oh boy. Whew, that's rough. I just got a text. I actually just got a text from Irk during that, and it was holy shit. What's happening right now?
Yes.
Brilliant. That was beautiful. Get him
so-
on X Factor. We're going to. So I actually really like this like super edge, like ledge.
Guardian down.
So what do we want to do next? Do you want to get another raid? Do you want to run it back on hard? Do you want to run Crota? Do you want to? I mean, I can talk about. I mean, I won't talk as much about Crota probably as this one because it's just the team. It's more the team's thing to talk about. But I can talk more about development and whatever.
Do you want to? I mean, we could run Crota and then run hard mode Vog.
I'd like just to
do
see
you wanna
the
just-
kills real quick. Just the kills that you said you think you have more kills than Liv.
Hello? 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 Could you please
I
go to that screen in the
absolutely
chat?
look at my oracles though. Let's
Oh,
go.
I mean, Luke only got one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like sort
You
of
did.
sharing the history and lore of this amazing place.
Right, right.
Yes, I agree.
So while you guys figure out what we're gonna do next, I'm gonna take my own version of a commercial break,
Okay.
and
let's
I will
take it.
after these messages, I will be right back.
All right.
Math
Don't
made
fall.
it sing.
I know. Totally saying. Totally saying. Yo, what's up, 626? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
We doing Crota?
Crota.
Okay, let's do Crota, and then we'll just like, depending on what's going on, if there's like a lot of donations or whatnot, we'll just hop back on into VOG and do hard mode because we just did regular.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a poo. I mean, shit happens. Oh, but how's everyone doing this evening? Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It's an amazing, amazing cause, and we can't do it without you guys. So thank you. We have a 5K goal. I think I'm gonna dab at 5K. I don't know what else. But every $100 we are doing stories about the development, which has never happened, ever. It won't happen. Super special for the veterans. So if you want to know more, this is the time. Otherwise, that's it. What's up, Letty? What's up, Lethal? Hi. Does Luke do trial carries? Yes. What's up, Jelly Beans? Hi, Duck. Hi, everybody. Hi. Why not King's Fall? Because I have to carry him.
Oh my God! Excuse me.
Oh, hey! Yo, what up?
Excuse
What's up?
me.
What is up?
We could do King's Fall. I mean, King's Fall is on the game
Let's
that
do- no,
the
let's-
last game I
let's
worked
just-
on.
Let's
So,
just fight till the death.
like,
Let's see who gets the sword. That's usually
Oh,
how
no.
we play this. Let's see who gets the sword.
oh no.
Okay, we have $100 from Anonymous. Says, "I'll bite more stories, please." Busted. I'm not busted. Listen, welcome back. I hope your break was great. Fantastic arena. It's fantastic.
You need to get another bottle of Crystal Geyser sparkling spring water, a natural peach flavor.
Oh, peach.
Hashtag ad.
Oh my god. Whoa. You're cool now. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a beverage partnership for this.
I think
My agent whipped something together. I said I've been drinking a lot of sparkling water, and she got me a Crystal Geyser deal. So I just said I would drink 8 bottles of Crystal Geyser while I was on stream, and we're making our way through our Crystal Geyser sub
Making our
goals.
way downtown.
Yo!
Yo!
Let's
The
do
best
it.
song
Let's
ever.
go. Yeah, it is the best song. Hello, Vanessa Carlton. Just can we give Vanessa Carlton in the chat?
Vanessa Carlton in the chat. Yeah, let's do that. Chat. I mean,
I miss you.
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I think, isn't it I need you? I don't even know what the words. Sell out. I mean, you're not wrong, chat. Luke, sing it. I mean, he was
Nope, I don't sing. I had bad.
just peeing constantly.
bad voice.
I mean, then, then you can get a partnership with, like, a toilet company, which I don't really
I-
know of any.
I
That's
mean,
not
at
really-
at my age, that partnership just goes straight. Depends. You skip the toilet. You're right. It depends.
Straight.
there.
It just depends on depends.
Yeah, it just depends.
It just depends. I'm gonna die.
All right, so
I
Oh my
always
God.
die.
So-
I'm gonna die.
so Crota's End actually. So Crota's End, I did work a little bit on different parts of it.
Uh-huh.
A part that I did work on is making sure we got the beginning to be this. I wanted this feeling. I just wanted to have another big giant fall. Like I have this like almost like fetishization of height, and wanted to have a giant crazy fall at the start of the raid, and then.
Well, I mean,
This
it's like this moment where you like lose your breath. Everybody does. Like no one is like immune to that.
Yeah, and this down here, this downstairs phase, this was Gavin, just like doing Gavin things. Like he basically built us a prototype of this, with floors that fell away, and you know he had a mechanic just
Oh, the
up and
crown.
running pretty,
Just, like-
yeah, up and running pretty quick, and it was awesome. Like he built he built a prototype of this pretty quickly, and then, you know,
Height fetish.
then
Fetish
we
of
just
height.
yeah, fetish of heights. Heights are sexy-ish. Ooh.
Oh.
Doing a wipe the hash.
I'm gonna have another crystal geyser. I guess we have to wipe, right?
Yeah.
Because like too many
Yeah.
people are dead. Too many guardians are down.
Oh, there we go. It does. It does. Yup. Yo, guys, give yourself a round of applause. We are halfway to our goal. Pretty much close to halfway to our goal. Thank you so much. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I have some. Actually, you know what? I have some good Crota's End.
You have some
Like-
good Crota's End stories?
Yeah, I was around for enough of this one.
I mean, I mean,
yeah,
just,
we have some-
you might
I've
have not
been-
like worked directly or like it, but you were around it, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, like one of the phases is inspired by the earliest raid prototype in Bungie history. So that's kind of a cool story.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk a
Hello?
little bit about.
Hello,
we'll
chat,
talk
please.
a little bit about
Please.
that.
Please. Every $100 gets a story, even if it's not 100. Everything that adds up to 100 gets a story. Never before told, right? Like you've never done like a director's cut or interview or anything like this, right? If, like you've never.
No,
Not
I've
really.
I've talked a little bit about some parts of it, but not like not this much. I'm sure that I bet you that after this, Deej and I are gonna talk about doing something probably like a little bigger, a little broader than the stacked up thing. But that might not be something we do until, I don't know, fall or next year or something. I'm gonna be sort of
A while.
back in hibernation.
Hibernation.
After today, I'm gonna be disappearing again for a while.
Yo, guys, I got this.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Sunbreaker, please? Are we gonna do the
Striker. She needs to be striker.
Oh my
Strikers
God.
like
So I
Strikers
can like drop backwards, just like jump backwards. Are we going? Okay. I'm on my way. With my last words, let's go. Luke, please, I just want to hug it out. T-Rex.
What T-Rex? We don't have to hug. We're not fighting. I don't think we're fighting, other than your Orlando use. Oh, we're not. Otherwise, we're not fighting. Hello?
See, look what you started. What did I start? I didn't start nothing. You start nothing. Didn't do it. Wasn't me.
So one thing that was cool about this raid, I'll just talk a little bit to sort of wet the whistle. We felt like when this was in development that we finally had a little bit of like blade dancers had a little bit of utility in this raid, both as sword bearers later, and definitely just as like the ability to turn invisible felt pretty valuable in a number of the phases here. So we felt like they had a little bit of redemption. With Vault, actually, when Vault went out the door, there was like sort of an internal meme about like, oh, hunters suck for raiding. Oh, we gotta move. Oh,
I'm going the wrong way.
Everyone's going the wrong way. It's real bad.
Oh, it's so bad.
Does everyone else have a...
developer Q&A being a bigger thing in the future? I mean, so what were you saying?
I was saying I have 10 darkness. So there was basically... Oh, Jesus. Web.
Hole!
fucking
Hole! Hole! I don't know where to go. Up?
Up the hill.
Okay, right.
3, 2, 1, I'm gonna start it. Since there's this like sort of internal meme like hunters suck raiding,
Yeah.
and we saw obviously like gunslingers being awesome in the first raid because of the finale, the Atheon fight with the infinite super and the gold gun was just like a problem solver. Where did everyone go? Bungie? Never mind, it's fine. Play death was broken. It's too OP. It's too good. And so we started to see a little bit more utility.
Yeah.
I mean, we all knew that the Defender was going to be incredible PvE class. And obviously, when you can just play the Path of the Coward and have a free one-up, something about it is pretty good.
Just using the mechanics as intended.
Yep, I know it's Yep, I know that's quite the mechanic. Sure it's Oh, perfect.
Whose bubble is...
Come on.
Wonder, whose bubble is this? Clean up on aisle. Get out of here. Run.
That's not an aisle.
I mean, I was in a rush. I felt like I had to move. Everyone was still behind me. I think my hands are glowing purple.
See how good a striker would be right now? Just all these guys to fight.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's just do it. Let's just be a striker that's not leveled. Let's just like freaking go.
It's the first one that you get. How are you not? Don't you make a living playing this game? Like, hello?
I mean, I don't play this class at all.
What's your main class?
The pterodactyl.
Is it true or false? Your teammates asked you to not play your hunter. True or false? You're not allowed to bring your hunter.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So true. I hear laughter and tears. It's time to move.
I just felt like I should be like more of an asset. I'm here for this.
More of an asset?
An ass?
Oh.
Just everyone at once.
You know what? I'm being on my best behavior for our veterans. I'm not trolling anybody right now. I'm being a good person, awaiting delicious stories. Okay, I'm here to help. I mean, yeah, I'm here to be the defender. No, so you could be the hunter, so you don't have to play a warlock.
I was gonna play whatever the
sad.
chat voted for.
I'm pretty sad that they didn't vote for warlock, honestly. Probably a little bit.
We're going up the hill.
Warlock was my most played champion in year 1. True story.
Really?
Yeah, I play the Warlock more than anything.
So now what? Like,
well, I switched
what
to.
happened? Why'd you break up?
No, what I do is, as I switched basically every DLC, I switched and played something.
Oh, like main a different.
So, yeah.
I mean, I only played this one for a Sunday.
Yeah.
That's literally. Taken King came out and I was like, yo, I gotta roll a Titan. I've never had one.
But for me personally, the current build I enjoy the most in the game is just that I just enjoy the Night Stalker build the most. I love the team.
Is probably my favorite.
I just like the team. I like the team play aspect of that class, and I look forward to more team play type things.
I love being carried, so team play is fantastic. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm expecting just a terrible bubble shield any second now.
My eyes
Yep.
are starting to twitch.
Got
from
it.
Holding in the troll. I'm being
Got it.
nice. I'm being a good streamer. It's my first time. I don't know. I push live. I'm just here. No, but yes, it's super exciting. If you are just joining, we are raising money for veterans. Super awesome organization. Every $100 is going to get stories about basically the raids that we're in. So Crota, Vault of Glass, lots of behind the scenes things that could be talked about if you guys would like to hear about it. Collectively, every $100. So if you got a couple bucks and you want to join the help with the cause, consider being a super duper hero for our heroes. Liz, go pack! Liz, what? You are moving! What are you? Hello, lady.
Second ogre.
I can shoulder charge Luke off the cliff. I don't know how to. I'll shoulder charge. So I'd have to learn how to do that. Luke, you can show me. You can show me how to shoulder charge you off the cliff.
She hasn't unlocked that talent yet. I
Yep.
think. I'm pretty sure it's not unlocked. Actually,
God.
it turns out.
I mean,
That's cool. I was thinking that it'd be good to just like just to let the ogre get right on us. Is that possible?
I was
Nice.
trying to jump on him and I missed.
I went behind you.
I need an orb. Can I have more orbs?
I'm
please?
running, dude.
Oh, do you have another bubble shield? It was like a great time.
You took it away.
Jim is dead.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Everyone left.
Ah!
Everyone left you.
I killed
Everyone's
someone.
gone.
I'm going. I'm going.
Everyone's gone.
I'm going.
You dead. That's good. What's next? What's next?
Just gonna run zigzag.
What button did you
Zig.
press to make 8 orbs of light? Did you?
The
What
fast
button?
rest. I'm dead.
Don't tell him.
You know what a ghost is here?
Fast rest.
Find it.
Fast rest chess piece in hard mode's clutch. It's nice. It's strong.
Strong.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
ghost is like over here or something.
Yeah, it's at the end.
It's like right at the part where you can't see anything. You get frustrated. That's where we put it.
You can't see anything.
Yeah.
You have to like back up into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, radiant
I'm
shards.
dead.
Super necessary.
So here's a free one. So we were playing Crota's End the day it came out. My merry band of idiots that I call my friends. And don't start this encounter because I know you guys only know how to cheese it, so don't start it so that I can tell the story.
Okay, story time. And then we're gonna do it right
And
next.
so we got the we just finished that encounter, and we were raiding. We like finished and got there, and you get your first sort of loot in the raid from that. And I got like a pair, I think it was boots or something, and I put on the boots.
Hmm.
And I was like, okay, new tier of raiding. I put on the boots, and I was my characters were all level late 30 at the time. I put on boots. I think it was my hunter. I think this is when I started playing my hunter this tier, and my light went down from 30 to 29 because the gear needed radiant shards for you to level it up. So we had constructed the economy sort of errantly, where you would actually you would go backwards when you got the gear when you equipped it. So you'd have the fun of getting a new piece of gear, and then you'd put it on and you become less powerful. Like that's like totally undermining the fantasy of getting stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that, and so the next day I went in and we met with the investment team, and we met with the live triage group, and like I filed a bug, and then we looked at doing a bunch of fixes, and a bunch of people stayed really late to
Yeah.
overhaul the
Oh,
to overhaul that.
no.
You okay over there? What's going on?
I mean, it's fine. It's just fine. It's fine.
Why are you making crouchy faces to my? Why are you crouching on my dude?
Just
That's
gonna-
weird. Why are you the way you are? So do you guys know how to do this fight for real?
Yep. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You do? Oh wow.
really?
Wow. That's amazing. Oh, that's incredible. I had no idea.
Yeah. let's do it.
So here's a free one.
Free
this
story.
This fight's actually based on the original prototype of the raids that was done by a designer named Mike Tipple, who is the designer who just he just made a game that just came out called It was called Enemy Starfighter, and I can't think. House of the Dying Sun. It's like a space combat fighter, and it was a prototype when he was working on the raids. And this is like a bazillion years ago. We were working on it in a different engine, and it was a fight where you had to hold 2 plates to activate a bridge for a bridge to go across, and then someone had to carry across the relic across the bridge. And it just said it was a different fight than what we have today, but this geometry and the core of this encounter was totally inspired by that original prototype. And I think of the members of the raid team, only Miller and I were at the company when that prototype happened, and then Miller didn't work on. He didn't do a whole bunch on Crota's End, so this was one of the things that I'd helped the team with, was sort of getting this like throwback moment from the earliest prototype of the raid, of a raid, like, and it was like in a totally different engine than the Destiny engine, but pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff.
I like
It's
that
funny,
reference.
this fight done correctly is like one of my favorite fights. I think it's a pretty cool symphony, but it's just so exploitable. All right, where do you want where do you want me to be?
Doesn't matter.
All right, cool. I'll be left side.
Jim is mid.
Totally
I
just
was right with
gonna.
that.
I guess I'll be mid too.
Yo, Luke!
Oh my god.
What are you doing? Oh, wait.
You guys are.
Catch! We're playing fetch.
Trey64 in the chat. I love listening to Luke gulp his drink. That is a Crystal Geyser sparkling spring water with natural peach flavor, available at your local grocery store.
Or if you're really cool like Luke, you can get sponsored. Or, yeah. Hashtag ad.
Hashtag
Thank you.
ad.
Ad.
Yeah, ads in the chat.
You guys are.
I'm good.
Savage.
I'm getting on.
Jim is
He's going
Can I
first.
just
Yeah, I'll go
chill?
first. I'll go first.
Alright, Sorcerer's behind you.
I'm just gonna last
What?
word.
Soul Craze with me.
Wait for the bridge to be built first.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Then we kill him.
It's one. Just drop him now. It's gonna be up.
Donation. Let me see. $1 from Jack Jr. says, "Love the game, Luke."
Many Bothans have died to bring you this
I
game.
can't say that on stream. I can just say, but why can't we wear Oryx's Pewis as the hat?
Whoa, whoa. I don't.
You don't have to answer that, actually.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
gonna
you're right.
mention it 'cause it's just
I'd
an
rather have a P on
opportunity
my
to say
head.
Pewis. I need a Luke Smith life-size stand-up to put in my store by the Crystal Geyser.
It's good stuff, man. I love this stuff. Could drink it all day. I do, actually.
Hashtag thirsty.
Ad. Yeah,
Ad.
hashtag thirsty,
Luke
hashtag
Smith
ad.
thirsty. Hashtag ad.
When you guys gonna rank him next?
Last word all day.
Yeah,
I'm really
it's cool that
excited to use this gun. I'm
it's
really
cool that you're-
excited that I actually get to use this gun.
You're showing the world the merits of the PvE last word.
Oh, that's what you meant. I mean, there's stars in the message. I don't know. You must have missed Crafty. Oh yeah, Crafty's Stramarino. I don't know. I'm just listen. I'm just.
Matt, get the sword.
Do you guys have the?
Nothing.
Oh god, those are
Yo,
scary words you just said.
T-Rex! T-Rex with $100. Let's go, guys. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? It's super freaking nice. That
Someone
means.
needs to get the sword.
Oh wait, I'll get it. I'll get it.
Yeah,
I get it. I get it. Wait, hold on, I'm coming.
Well, I cannot.
Oh wait, what am I?
Yes,
oh,
don't
like-
die, don't die.
Kill the
Across the-
gatekeeper, kill the
back.
gatekeeper.
Run across
Oh, you guys are fucking. It's over. Rip, wipe it, run it back.
I can run across.
Is there?
I never get to run this.
Because you guys literally just cheesing all the time.
Kill the gatekeeper. Come here and kill the gatekeeper.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Now you guys have to get on the platform.
Yep.
What?
You have to build a bridge for them.
Build a bridge.
Yeah.
I go
Up
mid?
to this platform.
Are you guys on your platforms? Hello?
Yeah, we're here. We're here.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, I'll go up next.
Mav, stay on middle.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the feeding is real.
Okay, so T-Rex $100 says, Uncle Luke, please tell me a story.
That's weird. That's like a sobering reminder of how old I am. Start like dad or mom or uncle.
I
like
mean-
shit.
I like being called daddy, so that doesn't make sense.
That's weird. That's a weird thing.
I mean,
You should get that looked at.
what exactly?
Just that
Should I
whatever that
look
instinct
at?
is.
Thank you so much, and $1 from Dingaling. You're pretty cute. They think you're cute, Luke. Dingaling thinks you're cute, Luke.
Hello. Well, Dingling, she just tossed me a tweet and see what happens. See what happens next. Never know. Never know.
Mav daddy. TheMavShow is now daddy. See? See? Okay, so we have one story.
It seems
One
real
story.
bad. These things are opening up and spreading over here. Hello? Hello? Please close?
It's not on.
Yeah,
Get on me.
stay on mid.
Okay, okay.
I'll help you when it's sooner.
That's cool. I wanted the sword to die that far away. I was making it more dramatic. I wanted him to die exactly where he. So okay, so it's a story for T-Rex. Let me think of. Let me dig one up here.
T-Rex.
About Crotos. Oh, interesting. It's pretty cool. Team's doing a great job of covering my behind.
Watch out. Watch out. No. Can I move? It hurts.
Okay, we can get off mid now.
So in the first two raids, we had this concept of the relic basically, and that again was one of the early mechanics that we had talked about for Destiny raids. We sort of haven't done it for the last one. We didn't do it really in Kingsfall. I like the relics because they create like a single point of focus, and they sort of have and we only used the relic in one phase. Really, I think. No, we used it in two in VOD. Certainly would like to see, certainly would like to see more stuff like what the relics create, which is like a team focal point. And this one's really different. We decided to teach you a little bit about the relic and the knights that you'd have to kill out here in the bridge phase. Excuse me, because then you'd learn the red and the blue guys, blah blah blah, for the finale. But then also it gives you this opportunity to sort of like pick who's going to be your hero. And in this raid, the relic holder really is like the hero, like the active hero. Like I think that the relic holder in Vogue is sort of the facilitator. He's more like a point guard. And in this one, it's more like I'm gonna die. It's more like the guy that's just despawned. It's more like a dunk artist. So because I don't think that star is particularly good, and I know T-Rex, I think T-Rex is like an old Warcraft head, old raider. I'd talk about this room. So this room here, this room was inspired by a room in Blackwing Lair, which is my favorite raid in Warcraft, and probably one of my favorite raid zones ever. And there's a room called the Suppression Room, if you remember, after Valistraz, on your way to Razorgore. And the Suppression Room had this mechanic of being just like a complete nightmare to make your way through it. It was super challenging and a pain in the dick. And we wanted to have a room ultimately, and we just like waltzed through it. We wanted to have a room in an action game that was like a super intense room that was a pain in the butt to get through. I don't really think we achieved the suppression room totally in
like the
in this,
stress of it. Like the stress
yeah,
of
like
suppression
yeah,
versus, like,
yeah.
the stress of, like going through here. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, like-
I mean, it's more of a nuisance than like challenge. I would think.
Yeah, I agree. And speaking of nuisance, we get to this room.
No.
Well, I'm not saying it. I'm waiting for that
I frightened
That-
you.
need that is not frightening. That's what I think of
Frightening.
it.
I'm super frightening. Look at that.
No, that's your armor configuration and color is frightening.
It is. I look like
You look like a
golden
yeah.
tooth.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Who is the sumo emote?
Yeah, someone I saw that on like I think Lucky and Butt Wipe, and I was like, oh, I want that one.
I know.
I need to go buy that. I need to scoop that up. Need to go exchange cash for those goods.
We're going?
Let's do this. Hello.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You guys ready?
Only 50 more minutes, and then
Yep. We're almost done, guys. Stream is
then I get to
almost.
go. Then I get to go to bed.
Yeah, it's been way past your bedtime.
It's way past my bedtime. I mean, we could go to King's Fall, but hello.
Probably not.
I've seen this. I've seen the stream.
Oh, what?
I have seen the
What?
stream.
Listen, you're right. I might fall in my chair and break my leg, and then I won't be able to raid.
That's the worst.
Or priest checkpoint.
You have one?
I have one.
Oh, I would do War Priest on, sure.
Holy shit.
I'm here for that. I'll do a little warp. I mean, there's no way you guys are gonna finish, but
I mean, try having Nav on left with you.
Yeah. Hello?
hello. We'll try. I play mid. Hello. Mid or feed. Oh, that was a. Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
I got it. It was crawling. I didn't know.
He has no white
Whoa.
killer.
We can kill stuff.
That we established.
Mav? It's Mav, isn't it?
I mean, whoever gets it first.
What?
Just fight for it. Sounds great.
Oh god.
Whoever gets it first.
What could possibly go wrong?
I
What
don't know
could
if I want to race
possibly
Rock Mav
happen?
grabs the sword.
What could possibly happen? It's fine.
If Mav runs the sword, we will actually just finish. It'll take 50 minutes to do it. Thoughts?
Mhm.
I mean, you're not wrong. Guys, catch me when I fall. Yeah.
Nice. That was even better than your bubbles.
I know. I'm improving.
It's
Come on,
awesome.
that was
'Cause it's just gone. It's out of the way. It's over and done with. It's great. It's great. It's just great.
Listen.
Listen.
Listen here. Always. Luke loves Pokemon Go. Next raid is
Trigger
based
warning.
off Pokemon Go.
Nope, it's not. It's definitely not. So this, I mean, the Crota opening here, this is totally like
Love
Gavin.
it.
Yeah, Gavin has such a vision for spectacle, and we do this amazing thing, and then Crota shows up and he's like 2 feet tall, and you're like, oh, which one of the lollipop kids are we gonna kill?
Lollipop
tell us,
kids.
how was it when the witch died? Were you there? When the house fell on her? And then the name of.
Right side is down.
Alright, left is
Upside
clear.
down.
I'm popping heavy real quick.
So Presence of Crota, this was something that I had a pretty significant boner for. I really wanted us to have a mechanic that silenced health regen, because I felt like it would make you look at your loadout and make you think of your talents differently, and yeah, so I was pretty happy that this works the way that it does.
We're
Yeah,
good.
I so yeah, just Mav's just gonna get the sword, and we're gonna.
We're gonna wipe for an hour?
What?
So,
No,
The rest
who
of
said
the-
that?
Oh, good, yeah,
hey, this is technically not the intended way to do this encounter.
Oh, I know it is.
Just so that I mean,
Oh my god, dude.
no. Now, we die.
Mav.
Oh my god.
No!
interesting.
No!
I need to die before he shows up.
You're all gonna die though. You're not gonna make it.
Kill me, please.
Yo, $2 from North Alex. Thank you so much. Says, hey Luke.
Mav, y'all's got 100.
What?
Top tier.
What was the original way to do it?
100. Yo.
What?
What was like the
Left
intention
side.
to do this?
Well, nah, just generally not to have places where you can't be attacked by the enemies. Like that's not the idea. Like that's not fun. The game is like overcommitment is gameplay. Like we want you to be tempted to play in the arenas. We want you to be in harm's way because that's what makes a cool epic moment. Like 6 dudes standing on a ledge, not a cool epic moment. That's fucking babies. Shame and baby. Yeah. Just path of the coward everywhere. Many cowards, many paths. So it's just one of the things where it's just like you would keep, and it's not like it's not a thing on the players at all, man. It's totally on us as the developers to, to not build geometry that way. It's on us to, be better. And like after Crota's End, we basically changed a bunch of the way that we test, and we have a team that we call Velveeta because they're a bunch of they're just straight cheese, and those guys are exploity cheesy douchebags, and they like break a bunch of stuff in the raids, and it's awesome. The raids have gotten definitely better bug wise since we moved to the Velveeta model.
I dropped Swordburn, by the way.
Are we going right?
You can
Alright, I'm dropping double.
Come back.
Go, go. Why aren't you guys shooting? Oh my god, Matt, what are you doing?
clutch.
Okay, wait. Okay, go. Good job.
Let's go!
Oh, bang of your youth game.
Ah! Just dancing.
War priest?
Yummy!
War priest?
Yo, the donations though! It's Eclipse with $200 says story time, and John with $1 says, why did you leave me, Luke? I miss you.
What?
I don't know. Thank
John?
you for the $1, and Trogdor says Luke
John,
Bungo.
is that you?
John 117.
Oh no, bye. Good night.
Good night. Thank you guys so much for the donations. I super duper appreciate that. Every $100, guys, we are going to be doing stories with Luke about these raids that he's done, Vaults of Glass, a little bit of Crota. So that is what we're doing tonight. If you'd like to support the troops and hear some cool stories that haven't been told, make sure you guys hang out. Also, the poster also supports veterans, so get a cool poster. It ends, I believe, tomorrow. Then you can never get it again. It's really cool. Check it out. But you got 2 stories. 2 delicious, voluptuous stories. Now,
All right, well,
now are they gonna be about Crota or are they gonna be about Vlog? Like, what is?
let's go to Kingsfall. Like about Kingsfall.
Okay.
But yeah, and while we load in, I'll be right back.
It's gonna be right back. My name is Mav. If you don't know who I am, because I'm just Mav. I'm just Mav. I stream on Twitch on occasion, every evening, on occasion, every evening. Veterans are really important to me, so that is why I'm a part of this. I was on it last year, and we raised a lot of money too, so it was really cool to be able to meet folks that were able to go to PAX, and yeah, it's life-changing. It's really, really awesome, so you help with that. Hashtag ad, hashtag sparkling peach water, titanium water. What's up, Big Lou? Hi, everybody. What's up, Waffle? Hi, Broncos. Luke needs some adult diapers. I mean, you're not wrong. We did talk about him needing Depends for sure. Blazy, thank you so much for helping in the chat. Guys, we need to love in the chat for all the mods, please.
Yeah, Hesh has a checkpoint.
Oh, Hesh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to just give me a lead.
Yeah.
Boot him, boot him.
Whoops. Whoops. Who's Mav? I don't know. Hi, I'm new. What's up? Halfway to the goal. Let's go! Guys, we have a little bit of time left. Little less than an hour, so if you would like to hear more stories, please consider a couple bucks for the vets. Our goal is 5K. If we hit 5K, I dab on stream. Never dabbed on stream, ever. I don't even know how to. So, I don't know if that's like a good goal. We could figure out another 5K goal. What do you guys think would be good for a 5K goal?
Dabbing, huh?
Dabbing? I don't know,
Freestyle.
man. Only Luke could get me to stay up this late on a Monday morning. You are a legend, Matrix. Plan C? Luke Smith needs that airflow.
Yo. Yo.
Oh, my gun? Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
10K
Finger dance
and
with
Lucas
5K.
to
What's up,
twerk
Nick?
on stream. No one wants to see that.
I do.
That's creepy. That was like just
That-
breathy. That was like breathy and molesty enough.
Do you
That was-
even know about my stream? So, Luke, you gonna go mid? We're gonna go.
Yeah, I'm going
mid.
mid.
Let's go mid.
Same as last time?
Let's go mid.
Oh,
Let's just
what?
go mid.
Carry.
Crystal Geyser in the
water.
nose. That's Crystal Geyser, sparkling spring water, natural peach flavor.
You're not supposed to put it in your nose, though.
That was a great throw. Did you have one of your buddies do that for you?
Ooh, there you go. Take it. Matt freestyle rap.
weird.
Oh yeah,
Feels
that's
weird.
right. Freestyle rap battle. I don't know about that though.
Middle platform.
Based Lace just said to stop smoking weed. I don't think he really.
Weeds.
Weed. That's like a drug for when you're in high school. Come on.
I mean, I'm totally not gonna believe you totally did that in high school. Totally didn't. I'm totally not a nerd. Clawhead with 20 bucks says Velveeta keeps it extra cheesy, Luke. Thank you so much for the 20 bucks. You're awesome.
Oh, Clawhead. That's Chase Lawhead from Team Velveeta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aww.
He's a Bungie employee. He's an awesome player. He and Vanderson are fucking excellent at this game. So let's see. I feel like I definitely owe us 2 stories here for Kingsfall.
You owe 2
So far.
stories so far.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So the first one, I'll talk about the raid as a whole. Oh my gosh, you're fine. I'm sure it's fine. So this raid took a long time. We spent a lot of time on this guy. One thing that we added late was we had a majors are up. We had a thing. I don't know what we call it. We don't have a name for it. Like we had a strike group who doesn't work on the raid come in and play through it and
Left.
try to make a bunch of improvements.
Left.
Or suggest a bunch of improvements to it.
On it.
Mid.
I'll get on mid. On it.
Want to take it?
Yeah, I got it.
We're coming, right?
That looks right there.
I missed.
Sex.
Let Tether go. No G.
So the one of the things that suggested late in development here, or mid late in development for this, was the taken escalators. So we added in the back third of War Priest and Golgoroth, we added all the taken stuff, and we wanted to do that because we wanted to give Oryx a little bit of presence throughout the raid, and so that was a way of introducing the presence of Oryx, so that sort of when you got to him at the end, you felt like he was sort of watching you during the raid, and you know you're in this dude's basically in his in his house.
Citadel,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah, it's
He's
like, yeah.
creeper, like totally. Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah, and it is basically his citadel, and we named a bunch of the locations. This was Jill Shar and I collaborating pretty late in development on the way that we would name the bubbles, and she actually again did all the heavy lifting, but we wanted it to feel like a real place. So you have things like Basilica, and you know a bunch of the names are rooted in real types of things. So there's 2.
I can't believe I'm using this.
Are you striking?
Yeah. Is the game volume loud?
Rest real quick.
Left side.
This one?
Middle down.
Left is right is still up.
Where is it?
Where's it at?
It just regenerated health. Bungie, please. In
Where's
2016.
Right's on.
Let's go.
It's left.
Left.
It's
Mid.
Oh.
keep it reading.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Go back here.
You have a bubble?
I don't.
4 stacks.
Do it. Tethers is killing Pad right now. Kill it. Hello? It's almost
God.
dead?
Just break bread with the god.
Bag this dead guy over here.
This freaking guy. This is
That's what it's for.
that feeling when Luke says Bungie, please.
Literally, you have no idea how often stuff like that has been said. You have no clue. Internet.
Okay, so story. Did we tell a story?
What? Whoa, there's 2 there.
Okay.
Easily. 2 for free.
Easily.
Easily.
You want to see my spindle, 50? It's weak.
Yo.
What's the point?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, we're still going. We have 35 more minutes of excitement.
Oh, exciting.
I need to Ishtar myself a malice real quick in case it happens.
Yeah, don't even think about it.
That's right, kids. I earned my own touch of malice.
Same.
Oh! I missed a few donations. $5 from Broncos to speaking of Bungie people that are great. Luke better not leave out my homie Jag Dagster. I don't know who that is. But hello! Thank you so much for the $5. And Anonymous, thank you for the $5. The next raid needs to be called Fetish of Height. And then another question. But we're not really doing Q&A and donations right now. We're doing it for stories. So thank you so much.
The next raid is called The Wrath of the Machine, and it's available this fall in Destiny, Rise of Iron. And I can 100% confirm that we do not have a title for the raid that comes after that.
100%.
So Fetish of Heights is in play.
Fetish of Heights
It's in
is
play.
possible, and it'll be because of you guys if it does go through.
I may have some say over what that's called. So Fetish of Heights is in play. And to the chat who asked, I do not know what the 2-pillar exploit is, and I ran the maze like an adult.
Like,
Yeah. Like an adult.
oh, I'm supposed to kill myself, right? Oh yeah, I'm not on the right class though.
And that's cheesing though. Might not wanna do that.
We're cheesing.
But
It's a little bit cheese.
you're just gonna have to show chat your ability to make it through the maze. Oh, well.
Can you guys me?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No?
Got
Is
it?
that a no?
So crazy, got it.
Coming? I mean, if you really, really want to
No,
do this,
I mean-
we're coming.
It's alright. I'll just respawn.
Nah, that's fine.
That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. I'm here. I'm my super duper.
The way?
You have a very nice Luna.
Thank you.
Oh,
Nope.
Left,
damn.
right.
Oh yeah, from where I was?
I'm out
Oh my
backwards.
From the
gosh.
pillars? From those
It's
little-
right, left, right. From the beginning.
Right, left,
Right,
right.
left, left, right.
Wait, sorry.
Um,
One right, two lefts.
there's no right.
Oh my
I
god.
cannot.
Nope. There's just a hole. A Billy Big hole.
It's time to open up another Crystal Geyser sparkling water. Natural peach flavor.
I don't know where I spawned. Just gonna sit here and look pretty. I'm super lost. I'm not gonna magically
Oh my
find
gosh.
myself.
Okay.
He still owes 2 stories. Are you sure?
I don't think so.
Not
Well,
following.
Eclipse did donate $200. Well, that was the King's Fall story, though. There was a story during the fight.
There was the story about the Taken escalation, and the story. There were 2 there. I talked about the Taken escalation, and I talked about something else.
Oh, I didn't even see this. It's dark. The darkness. All right, here we go. I'm
This is
here.
great
I see
television.
The light. I see the light.
It's great TV.
Also,
Whoa.
I
mommy.
would like to point out for everybody in the chat that this is for charity. So if you can't be a nice person, you will be timed out or banned. This is for charity for veterans. So if you don't have anything nice to say, you're going to get timed out and banned. Okay, so be cool, be nice. I am trying to read chat and play the game and do everything. So if you could just be awesome and super supportive, that would be great. Thanks! Okay, so I actually really like this fight.
Yeah, but don't you guys just do the 1 ball thing? You don't do it the way that nature
Yeah.
intended it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
see,
mean,
this is another.
are you gonna give us
This is
more
another one of.
loot?
No,
Is there gonna be more
this is
loot?
another one of the fight. Well, I think that's the way we did the challenge mode, right?
Challenge
Like, the
mode,
challenge
yeah,
mode asks you to pass it
absolutely.
back.
Do it on the challenge
And
mode.
I think we've sort of like, because yeah, this is actually one of my favorite fights in the game. I think Go-Go is awesome if you do it the way that you're supposed to. Like the 1 bubble thing is just so boring, and we've just got to keep getting better about like making sure people play. Yeah, making sure the encounters are hardened against that 1 ball. Give me a break.
I will have fun for sure. If taken escalation counts. He still owes half a story. Okay.
No, I felt like I put 2 in there, but okay, if the people feeling that they're not getting enough for their money, then let's see. Okay, so the Pewis wall, the part we're gonna get to after this, the wall. We call it the dick wall internally. So that was one of the sections that one of the it's the traversal stuff is the stuff I typically from afar will take more of an interest in because the designers are much closer to the mechanics of the fight than I am. So with with the dick wall, that was a thing that
Run away from
like the
5 seconds.
well, 1 second here.
Get out.
So the dick wall was a thing that, like the brain, hello, a thing that, like the jumping puzzle in Vault of Glass, was inspired by Mega Man 2. The dick wall was also inspired by another one of my favorite games growing up as a kid, which is Double Dragon. So in Double Dragon, when you're on your way to Machine Gun Willie's temple at the end of the game, there's a section where you're like walking, and this is a left-right platformer for all the kids in the chat. This is a beat 'em up platformer where you moved left to right and beat up guys. And at this part, it got really narrow, and then these cement blocks came out of the wall. And I liked that in Double Dragon. I thought it was this annoying mix-up in the game. And so I wanted us to have something like that, and then the team came up with the dick wall. That's sort of the answer to that.
Mega Man. Yeah.
Yeah,
You were
Mega Man,
earlier,
Double
we talked
Dragon.
about it a little bit.
Yep.
Sulker, do you have bubble?
I don't.
Oh, but I bet you someone could throw a striker down.
You guys
So,
requested
I got a couple
it.
seconds.
Yo, I
You guys
got
wanna wait?
you.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, do you want me to go? I mean, it's not challenge mode, but.
We could just stand up here for this round.
Alright, I got it.
Okay.
I have Storm Chase, you don't have to use some right there.
Okay.
I mean, you have Black Spindle though.
I got Black Spindle right here. Yo.
Got it.
So one of the things that, in hindsight, we wish we had done differently with this fight was make it so that sniper rifles didn't do as much damage to Golgoroth as they do.
Get out.
Because
Yeah.
like the fantasy is not like standing close to something and shooting it with a sniper rifle, like just poor. Like we could have done a better job. Like we wanted you to like stick shotguns in his gullet and shoot him with that, but
Super
Yeah.
not effective. Super
yeah,
not effective.
not effective as it turns out. Yeah. But standing like 10 feet from something and shooting it with a sniper rifle, not the fantasy of the sniper rifle.
Yeah.
There's a little
Except in trials.
by the spawn pool over here on the left.
I can grab this.
Lemur with
Yeah,
10
I'm not even
bucks.
close.
Thank you so much for
Guys, it's
that
not good,
donation to
also.
the troops. I super duper appreciate that. This is a
We
couple
just go.
drinks
He
at
doesn't have much health
DCC.
left.
Hope
There's
this
one
story
more
is
back there.
Want me
good.
to distract him?
On that side.
Sonic Serpent with
Yeah.
$5. Luke, have you
Prep
played
the
with
bubble?
Chris's dad?
No, I haven't played with Chris's dad. Oh, Chris Barrett's dad. No, I haven't played with Chris Barrett's dad. Chris is awesome.
He's not turning around.
I hate it when
What are
that
you trying
happens.
to do?
I'm out of like M2.
Just to
Here's a
distract
turn so you
him.
can shoot his back.
Yeah.
You might have to drop another bubble.
We can drop right side bubble.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Kill the black. See.
I know. You guys are supposed to hide.
I'm hiding!
Make yourself.
Oh my god.
You can grab it.
I have it. I got it. Go. Go down.
Death to all.
Jindai Wall.
And $1 from Pistons. Thank you so much. And $100 from the It's Eclipse. I also do want to point out that the questions in the donations, they're super nice and awesome, but the donations are for Luke talking about the raids. So I'm not going to be reading a lot of the questions, so please don't get upset. I'm just disclaimer. But $100 from Eclipse. Thank you so much. Okay, so now all the questions in the donations are similar. Says, Luke, basketball room story, please.
Yeah, that's a good one actually. That's
Okay.
a good
A
one.
few people had a question like the basketball room story.
That's
So-
good.
Okay.
So after Vault, I mean, the raid team got really interested in secrets and like putting like the secrets getting more and more arcane.
Mhm.
And so the basketball room is sort of like the latest incarnation of that. And it's bonkers. Like I don't remember all of the horse shit that you have to do to get in there. But there was a whole bunch of work was put into making that real. The guy who did a bunch of the work is a guy named Andrew Hops, who's on the raid team. He's like an artist, but he's like an artist designer hybrid, I think. Like Andrew's done so much cool stuff, and the basketball court is definitely one of those things. Interesting. You're a douchebag.
Guardian down.
You're a douchebag.
Me?
You know that? You're a douchebag.
Me?
Yeah, you're a douchebag.
Why? Why?
You're a douchebag.
Why? Were you behind me?
No.
I'm a douchebag. I'll own it. I'll own it.
Yeah, you own that.
What did I do?
No, nothing. I thought you pushed me off, but it was the dick.
Oh. I'm a douchebag, though. Let's go. I mean, I probably would push you off if you're right next to me, though.
Yeah, see, exactly. I felt like you were thinking about pushing me off.
Oh my gosh, damn. It's me and you.
Guardian down.
Usually, that is way more trolly than in what you're saying, for sure.
Let Hash open that first.
Yep.
Hash, you may open it.
The Destiny community had tinfoil hats on and were up 72 hours straight after finding that room.
Yeah, I think that's actually one of the good lessons from that, which is like it's like pretty difficult to do anything like super cool that takes a bunch of time if people are gonna think there's some like amazing reward at the end rather than just like a fun thing to do with a basketball court that I think like loosely keeps score almost even, I think. But
Yo, look, you butt wipe in the chat. Yo, check out my shirt though. What's up, guys? What's up? I'm a troll. Best troll? What? I'm sweet. I'm super sweet. I'm not gonna make it. You are like right by it. You think I can make it? You think I can just make it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, ready?
Oh my goodness.
You gotta
Oh my
get
gosh.
to the platform there.
it's so funny that you guys you're like spending all this time to do this rather than show people battling. Oh, just the worst. Just like, hey, do you want to see us get a treasure chest, or do you? Oh, let's get the
Listen, treasure
chest.
chests are awesome. Plunder. Plunder. Let's plunder about it.
I just saw another clutch fist of havoc or a mist of havoc.
AQ scored. That is new info. I'm getting now. I'm getting all the exotic drops now. Like, it's awesome, super awesome. I'm super sweet. see it in my eyes. I'm not crazy. Mav troll, best troll? Hello? I'm totally not a troll. I'm sweet. I'm super sweet. This is I've surprisingly gone pretty well. Oh great. Here comes trouble.
3, 2, 1, death.
Comes trouble. It's like trouble right there. I mean, how am I gonna? Oh, no. No, go away.
Get away! Get away from me right now! Get away from me.
What? Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Everything's peaches. Death. We're just gonna jump on all the platforms. We're just gonna jump on them. Likely story? I mean, I'm nice. I'm not a troll. We're doing good things today. Today's a good day. Uh-oh, no, 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 no! The joke! The joke! The joke!
Oh god.
The joke! 17 minutes? Alright. We are almost done, guys. A little under 20 minutes. And that is going to be the stream.
Yo, we can kill
Thank you all
some
so much for being here. You guys are amazing, beautiful, majestic. Luke, thank you so much for doing this and raising money for vets and telling a little bit of stories. And I can't jump on the thing to save my life. It's great. It's great. Yo,
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
been-
die. I'm gonna die.
You didn't die yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
die.
been fun.
Yeah, it was awesome. Did you guys have fun? Did you guys have fun? I mean, it's pretty awesome.
I was pretty glad to have my bottles of Crystal Geyser sparkling spring water with natural peach flavor.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't
Don't you have a
know
sword?
what exactly. I mean, yeah, but
No, that's cheesing.
Oh, what is-
I just don't.
Map, no.
Oh my god.
I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and enjoy the last 4 minutes of tonight's gameplay from the perspective of a blind woman.
I'm trying. I just wanted to jump up there and be super cool, and I don't have a sword. That was a bad idea. Good. You can do it. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm try-harding right now.
Oh. Ow, that
Guardian
hurt.
down.
Crystal spring water. Natural sparkly bleach flavored plain water.
Guardian down.
The worst part is listening to Luke drink while I'm actually really thirsty in my room. Oh. I got this. I'm not trying to trigger anybody here right now. I'm just wanting to just be me and miss my jump.
Guardian down.
Oh my gosh. Luke likes moisture. I mean,
It's really important to stay
Hashtag
hydrated,
ad.
kids.
Exactly. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
It's important.
This part of the raid is known as the hardest part for some people. I mean, definitely hard for me.
Does PlayStation have the remote play app? Could we get someone from the chat in to just sort of turn power through this? Is that available?
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Why is this in the game? This is awful. How am I here? How am I here? Alright. That's fine. I'm just gonna die. This is super not embarrassing at all.
Double tap it.
I'm gonna double tap X.
There's only 2,000 people watching.
I know, right? It's fine.
I'm about to double tap bedtime.
Increase height. No, they wanted. Listen,
No, you
I
control,
am not
it's
trying to troll you guys, but they wanted a different super. So that is a completely different, messed
fine.
up
You can
build,
change your
which I
increase
probably
height.
don't have level.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You didn't even pick the second
What
jump.
what?
Look at her build.
I was
dude.
wondering when someone was gonna say something. Totally
my God.
was what I was
Oh my God.
intending to do. Okay?
Oh god.
I'm not a troll. I'm just really good at this game.
That's what you're saying, that's
I'm done. Yo, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Help. Mav, res me.
What?
No. Just,
Okay.
Ma'am, just come this way, please.
But I need to save him.
No.
He's fine.
You can make his
No,
way
no,
over
it's
here.
fine. Come on, come here, it's fine. Okay.
Should I save him or not?
No.
No.
You should.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Sokray. You were
Oh, okay.
outvoted.
Here you go.
I'm sorry. You were outvoted.
Alright, now you
Not
can
gonna
go,
leave.
go, go,
Oh, I'm right here.
Oh, Lord.
go.
So can you give a free story about that?
No, I can't talk.
This is Luke passes out from laughing too hard live here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't even.
Yo, man, we doing
My
it.
arm is broken. I can't raid anymore.
You can still do trials, though, right?
Totally will carry you in trials.
Yo,
Oh, please. Oh, God, don't. Not right now, I can't.
let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Yo, can I get a free flow?
Yes, of course. But of course. I'm stuck.
Jump here to this one.
I don't. It's gonna.
Oh my god.
Don't you dare.
What? Just go. Make your jump. Shoot your shot.
I'm just gonna shoot my shot for sure.
Oh my god.
I mean, my goal was met. My goal was this part, everybody, was intended to test friendships for sure.
There's a bunch about the
Absolutely.
raids that are about testing friendships. Like when we would, even when we would play test encounters, like we would know if we were onto something with an encounter. If we heard the room was loud, like when we were playing it together, if we were like yelling and communicating, but also if people are getting angry, like during vault development, there were times when I would get so angry at the raid guys, like the raid team, because we'd be playing together, and they were like a bunch of these guys when they started didn't play shooters, so they were like MMO players, so they were awful. They were awful at the game. Like it was just terrible playing with them. And I would just go nuclear, like old school raid leader on them because they were so fucking bad. And like I would draw the map on the whiteboard in the raid room, and then just like berate people about how bad they were. And then we did the post game carnage. Once we had like the post round stats, then I had the numbers to back it up. And it was like it was awesome. And a bunch of those guys are much better at like actually playing the game now, which has been cool to see. Sorry, it's hard for me to find the next place to jump because my eyes are still full of tears.
Do you need a bubble?
No,
No, don't. Oh my god.
I mean, I feel like it's necessary, for sure.
Well, this is gonna go
Number
great.
two.
This is.
We got 3.
I mean, we
Depending on who gets.
We got 5 minutes.
We can do it.
We got.
Yeah.
Wipe, 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 wipe,
Oh
wipe.
no, what?
Who is it?
Swipe, dude.
The Mav.
Yeah.
No. We
I-
have to
what?
see this. We have to see
No,
this.
dude.
I can't believe this. I cannot.
It goes to Mav, and just immediately the team goes wipe, like just instantly, like just
Dude, you
call
don't
it.
even know. You do not know.
I'm good at this part.
Okay, so, you want to show a stream?
I was willing to show the stream. I was gonna get my tryhard pants on, but I guess that ship has sailed.
It's okay. We always got a pretty good look at the jumping skills in that last section.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That is not
I think
fair.
we're good.
I think the people want to see my jumping skills for sure. That's why they're all here. For sure.
It's me. I need someone on 2.
Alright.
I got it.
Wait, Hesh, the little one, are you guys running Defender?
Yeah.
Unless somebody wants to take 2 storm
I'll
ships.
jump up with the one.
Everyone good?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Going up.
believe Lori Pops is next.
Really?
Lori Pops.
What's up?
Lori Pops. Super awesome streamer. She's going to be rallying. But thank you guys so much all for being here. Super duper nice of you guys for all the donations. I hope you guys enjoyed all the stories
Okay, I
that
have
Luke
it.
said. I'm just gonna run away from the ad.
What the fuck? I got it. Oh my god. What
You
happened?
didn't get it?
I was on
you
the
fall?
platform.
Oh my god. Well,
Was it because
that's
Nav got on
cool.
number 4?
We're just gonna end
Yeah,
on
don't
that
mind.
note for sure.
Oh, fuck.
For sure, we're gonna end on that note.
I think it was.
Mav
Oh
broke it.
my god.
It wasn't me. Yep, Lori Pops. Lori Pops.
Damn. Please.
One more card, dude.
Yo. Rip the train. Can we at least do the sisters? Let's just do the sisters.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
go.
Great.
Better do it.
Yeah.
Fine.
You got this?
We had it, but someone had to jump on 4.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, it's me.
Back right.
Yep.
I'll jump up too.
One more story,
good.
please. 5 minutes left. There's still 5 minutes, guys. Still 5 minutes.
We can do this in 5 minutes. Easy. Oh, I'm sorry. Jump.
Oh,
Oh,
here we
you
go.
got it? Okay.
2's on.
I'm literally out of ammo for everything.
Watch the snipers.
I have no ammo.
I have it?
It's great.
Right? Yeah, I have it. Good move?
Yeah. I haven't touched a mouse.
The Jamel is hype.
You mean you did not dismantle it?
Do you like the
hostile?
Jamel at all?
I haven't.
I think
It's awesome.
That's an awesome,
So-
awesome. Especially for research.
so Malice was an idea that we had about wanting to do a gun that was, and I found like the original thing that we wrote about it for TTK last week, where we wanted to have an item that was like a collectible, basically. That was and it took a long time to get the gun where we wanted it. Like we wanted it to basically, I'll say it. I wanted it. I'll take responsibility for it. I wanted it to be an incredibly potent PvE weapon, but I did not want to see it like dominating PvP. And John Wisniewski, who's the guns guy, he came up with a bunch of the stuff that showed up in the gun, and the Malice and Mercy combination was pretty cool. The overdrive talent that basically lets you fire, at your own peril post-death was
Killed the
was
top.
cool.
Yeah, go up top.
Oh.
Jim is there.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Weapons?
Game's dead. Guardian down.
Oh no! We're not gonna make it!
That was
We're not
really
gonna
good.
make it.
Fine.
We're
You
gonna
got it.
make it. Okay. We got this. So if you had fun tonight and you want to continue with the fun, Please put some hype in the chat. We got a super duper lady up next. I'm not sure if she's in the chat. I need to message her. Make sure she's ready to go. But can we get some love in the chat for Lori, please? And can we get some super duper hype in the chat for Luke and all the boys here? And amazing. Hype, hype, hype! Lori! My girl! Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Hype! I love you guys too. Thank you guys for being so nice and awesome. Hype! Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to say bye, everyone, bye!
Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys again. We raised so much money. Continue. Let's do it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.